life.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Welcome into Turtle Lake High School here in Turtle Lake, North Dakota, where we jump into our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show here on the PSP Network. Good evening, everyone. I'm Caden Sheen, joined by my good old buddy Anthony Vetter, as always, and we got a fun doubleheader of District 8 girls and boys hoops going on tonight here in Turtle Lake on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. This is your locally owned oil change headquarters. 25 years of Lundeen's, taking care of people. Local actually matters. Not to mention, this oil change is a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change, typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change at VIOC.com. As you see on your screen, we got the Washburn Cardinals coming in at a 10-5 record, taking on the home team, the Central Mclean Cougars, who are currently coming in at number 3 in the recent standings for Class B girls basketball. And Anthony, just like last week, we got a fun District 8 doubleheader going on here tonight.
Absolutely, Caden. It's been a blast to come up here the last few months and cover District 8. And what a district it's been this year on the boys' side and the girls' side especially. Later on in this pregame show, we're going to get to the standings and some stuff, and people at home will just get to see how competitive it really is up here in District 8. So tonight should be no difference. I mean, these teams know each other. They're 30 miles apart, so the gym was full. It was full when we got here for the boys JV game. So, no, it'll be a very good game tonight. We got 2 very good basketball teams. Washburn coming in on a 5-game win streak. Central Mclean, obviously, with that 15-1 record with the number 3 in the state ranking. So it's going to be a good game tonight, Caden.
As Mr. Vetter did mention, the Washburn Cardinals coming out on a 5-game win streak. We were able to see them pick up a win just last week over Wilton Wing in a very tough-fought battle, and that was a very fun game to be a part of, and I mean a very good game to be on the call for as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and they knocked off New Rockford Cheyenne. So in that 5-game win streak so far, and I'm just kind of looking over at some of their stats, but yeah, that Wilton win was big for them. Coach said it. You got to hear him. They were very happy with getting that win in the district, and any win against a top opponent in your district going into tournament time next week is going to be important, and you got to build off that. And Washburn right now currently is on that 5-game win streak. Central Mclean's been building off it all year from last year, building this thing up, right? And obviously they got a little bit more of the mark, if you want to say, on them tonight, but Washburn's going to be ready to play. They've also been scoring 15 points per game more than their average in this win streak. So, as we get to the keys later on, don't want to spoil too much stuff, but yeah, they've just been playing a lot better basketball as of late, and their team is gelling, and they actually got one of their good players coming back tonight from injury.
No, and as we were talking about the Washburn Cardinals, I mean, our Sports Clips MVP player of the game last time we were on the call for a Washburn Cardinals girls basketball game, Chev Obring, and I mean, she just gave the glory to her teammates, right? It's never it's never this is what I did that was good. It's what we did that is good. And that, I mean, like you said, that's a big thing that it's kind of leading them on this 5-game win streak. Yeah, absolutely. She is the leader, right? She's the point guard. She's the girl that is able to get this whole thing rolling offensively. She sets the tone with her defense too. When they come back, we've seen Washburn press a little bit this year. They kind of got a soft press. They'll throw some different stuff at you, but Chev Obring, as you see there, she is one of the key players for Washburn, has over 300 career assists, does a little bit of everything for the Cardinals, averages just shy of 10 points a night with about 5 assists. So great player we're going to see, but she'll have her hands full tonight with one of the best guards in the state of North Dakota. Jumping over to the Central Mclean side here on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. As always, find them online at VIOC.com with locations in Minot and Bismarck. But on the Central Mclean side, this is our first time getting to see them in person, right? We see that number 3 rank in the Class B polls as of late. We see that number 3 ranking right next to their name. We've seen them on the PSP network, but this is our first time having the opportunity to see them in person. And like you said, they got a big-time guard coming in with Morgan Snyder, who the Cardinals are going to have their hands full trying to cover her. Absolutely. She has been playing since 7th grade. She's a junior this year. She's already well over 1,000 career points. She averages right now at about 26 points a night coming into this game for the 5'7" junior. So tremendous scorer.
all-around great athlete, very good at track as well. Volleyball, just very good athlete. That is who Central Mclean runs the show through. And not to take away that they don't have a full roster. They're deep. They made it to state last year. They are a team that they are very, very good, and they're well coached with Kip Sparrow this year. And just it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight, but also what we get to see in districts come around, because we were talking on the way up. If you slip one of these games, being Central Mclean, right? So you got Flasher also in the district, and we'll talk about it later, but if you slip in one of these games, you might be ending up playing a Flasher in a semifinal game instead of a championship situation if you went on. But so you got to take everything every night. You got to wake up. We keep saying it with the WDA, with Division B, Division A, districts, regionals. You got to wake up, play basketball every night, and I guarantee you both of these coaches are saying that.
We're going to take a short break here on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Find them online at VIOC.com.
We realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There are some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
As we return to Turtle Lake High School for part 1 of our doubleheader here tonight, like we did mention, girls action coming up first. See our cameraman, John Samuelson, getting a good shot of the Cougar Crazies over there in the section. I'm sure they're going to get ready to make some noise here tonight. But as we do before every matchup, we're going to slide over to our keys of the game here tonight, as I like to call them, Vets Keys to the Game, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dalen today at 222-2155. So, Mr. Vetter, take it away with the keys of the game.
Yeah, so first for Washburn coming into this gym tonight, riding that 5-game win streak. During that 5-game win streak, Caden, they are only averaging 18.2 turnovers per game in these last 5, where before their season average is 21.5. So they've been limiting turnovers, and that is the key tonight. They've been playing better basketball. They're scoring the basketball better. I talked to Coach Obring, and he even said, he goes, the reason why we're winning these games, we're taking control of the basketball. And we all know in this game, if you can limit turnovers and don't give teams the opportunity to have a free layup or something down the other end of the court, you're going to have a high win rate. And right now they're riding in on a 5-game win streak. And for Central Mclean, experience. I mean, we're going to look around. They got a couple juniors that they're young still. I mean, they got freshmen and sophomores, but junior, senior, junior. So they got some experience with making it to state last year. You build off that, and here they are this year, sitting at 3rd overall. I mean, me and you both know how that is. When you get to that first state tournament in a few years, you start gaining confidence, you play better, and you keep that same core together, that nucleus. It's exciting time to be a Central Mclean Cougar fan for girls and boys basketball.
That is a big thing. Like, we're not looking at just with experience. We're not talking about just grade. We're talking about the experience. Like, they've been there, they've done that.
Absolutely.
You know, they're just going to keep building off of it, and that's where we're coming with that whole experience factor.
Absolutely.
Those are the keys to the game, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. New installation, upgrades, and all your furnace and AC needs. Again, call Dylan today at 222-2155. We'll go ahead and slide in to our District 8 girls standings. As of right now, Flasher still claiming that 1 spot. Central Mclean, number 2. Washburn, number 3. So you see, just in the district right there, this has the making of possibly flipping Washburn and Central Mclean, depending on who comes out on top here tonight.
Absolutely, and we were saying it on the way up last night. We saw Garrison on the PSP network with a big win over our Redeemers, and you look at New Salem 12-5. Garrison 14-4. And then you got teams even Center Stanton, Wilton. I mean, Wilton we called last week. They're a great team. Everybody knows it. They're just kind of hanging in there at the end, but I wouldn't want to play a Wilton team, coached extremely well by Coach Lisa Jenkins. So it is totally up for grabs. And credit to these teams, though. Central Mclean at the beginning of the year was number 15 in the poll predicted. And I believe Flasher, who's number 1 in the state, was 20th in the Hoopster poll. So great work by these programs in District 8 to climb the rankings, show the state that they have what it takes, and we're excited to get to call them on the PSP network.
Speaking of those rankings within the state, we'll take a look at the Week 10 media poll. A new one comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow, I believe. So obviously these records will be updated and whatnot. But like you said, showing the state what these girls have. Flasher at number 1, Central Mclean right there at number 3. So I mean, they're just going to keep climbing, especially with 1 week to go before we're in district time. And speaking of district time, as you see, here's the PSP Plus promo. So you can see what PSP does have to offer here coming up over the course of the next couple weeks. March Madness, as you called it on our last broadcast. Everything from districts to regionals. And so we just got so much in store on the PSP network and PSP Plus, which if you go to psp.network, you will be able to see exactly how you are able to get those passes. As we'll step aside on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, we'll be back after this. Returning to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, as always, stay in your car, drive through oil change, typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them online at VIOC.com. Jumping ahead on the schedule here for the week on the PSP network, as you see, Pack Tuesday night. Coming up tomorrow night, we will have PSP Primetime, then just a packed crowd, or packed broadcast throughout the rest of the week, and super excited. I think I'm going to be in Dickinson for that Bishop Bryan versus Trinity matchup, so that's definitely going to be a good one. I'm keeping my eyes on.
You going to that one?
I believe so, if I can get out of a few other commitments going on in Dickinson. But before we get into this one, we're going to have some Turtle Lake Mercer students are going to be singing our national anthem here tonight. There was Dollars for Scholars going on over the course of the last few weeks here at the Turtle Lake Mercer schools, and there was an anonymous donor who said if he could get a handful of the boys and girls basketball players to come and sing, that he would donate $3,000 to their Dollars for Scholars fund.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And so now, not trying to jinx anything or throw anything out there, but the whole point of this is because these kids are not in choir, and they said, well, for the Dollars for Scholars, we'll step in. We'll sing tonight's national anthem. So
pretty cool, dude. That is sweet.
So we just want to thank the sponsor as well. I mean, that's a huge thing for the community. So we're ready to hear what these kids got.
During and after the game. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you are able. Remove all headgear and place your
you know, for not being in choir, and they only practiced a few times. That was pretty dang good.
Hey, I was in choir. Never had to sing the national anthem, Caden, but we never got the opportunity, though. We should have had me and Jacob Lazat and get out there and sing one night. Would have been pretty funny, but credit to them. Good job, you guys.
And the kids also want to thank that anonymous sponsor for that. I mean, that is super cool for the community of Turtle Lake Mercer area. As we get ready for starting lineups here tonight. So we are ready to go. We're going to keep the lights on tonight, though.
I believe so.
Starting at one guard for the Washburn Cardinals. She's a senior wearing number 3, Chev Obring. At another guard for the Cardinals, she's a sophomore wearing number 4, Brooklyn Hedelvet. Another guard, sophomore wearing number 10, Brianna Lanning. At a forward wearing number 11, she's a junior, Sadie Govin. And a sophomore rounding out the starting 5 for the Cardinals, wearing number 21, Kesia Beauchamps. Cardinals are head coached by Jared Obring, coming in with a 10-5 record, looking to try and make that 11-5 here on the season. Stepping over for the number 3 team in the state of Class B girls basketball, the Central Mclean Cougars. Starting 5 for the Cougars. We're going to have a junior wearing number 5, Emma Fisher. Another guard for the Cougars. She's a freshman wearing number 10, River Filling. Another guard, she's a freshman, or excuse me, she's a junior wearing number 12, Morgan Snyder. A sophomore wearing number 31, Araya Ross. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Cougars here tonight, number 21, she's a senior, Sally Hager. The Cougars are head coached by Kip Sparrow, currently in his first season on the season, or first season with the program, excuse me, but been an assistant coach, been around the program for a handful of years now, so just continuing the success the Cougars had from a year ago.
Should be a good one, Caden. Good intros there. Both teams know each other well. Let's get this show on the road.
So we step aside on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. As always, find them online at VIOC.com. And the tip is controlled by the Cardinals. It is Chev Obring with the ball, who swings it over on the left wing to Sadie Govin. Cardinals doing a good job moving the ball around the top of the key, but the Cougars just up there applying the pressure, not making any pass easy. Kick out. Edeltwit looks inside to Beauchamps. Beauchamps, good footwork down low. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Emma Fisher, and the Cougars will have their first possession.
That was a great move there. Good post up by Beauchamps down low. Just wasn't able to get it to go, but I love that, seeing a good low post touch early in this game.
Morgan Snyder with the ball. She gives it up to River Filing on the wing, looking to go inside to Ross. Ross kicks it out. Emma Fisher straight away. She's got it to go for 3.
Nice in-out action there for the Fisher 3.
Cougars almost come away with the steal. Now they will. Corners. Snyder throws up a tough running left-handed floater and gets it to go.
What a play there with the with the left hand there by Snyder. Good control to get that one to go down.
Obring picks up her ball, picks up her dribble, fires it over to Lanning. Govin with the ball. It's like we're going to get a... Looks like someone called... An official thought he heard a timeout call. Coach Sparrow said it wasn't me, so... So we will play on. Govin. Lanning has it, gives it up to Beauchamps. She swings it over to Obring. Obring looking to drive. So we're going to get a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Cougars. Let's take a look at our Ryan Family Dealership replay, though, real quick, of that Snyder. Tough left-handed runner. Gets it to go for 2. As always, every replay brought to you by Ryan Family Dealerships. For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Cougars.
Early on in this game, three quick turnovers for Washburn, 2 for Central Mclean, so the pressure is definitely amped up here early on in this game. You got to see Washburn settle down a little bit.
Filling gives it up to Snyder. Back to Filling. Keeps her pivot foot. 15 to go on the shot clock here. Snyder, corner 3. That one's in!
Morgan Snyder showing why she averages 26 points a night, Caden. 5 early points here for the Cougars.
Cougars lead 8-0 on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life is busy. We'll make managing your money easy. With locations in North Dakota and Arizona, visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank. Obring 3. That one's going to go over the backboard. Take a look at that Snyder 3 one more time. Just absorbs the defense, kick out. That's good team basketball right there.
Looks like Mae Jennings coming in for the Cardinals. This is her first game, I believe, Caden, since week 3, since the third game of the season. I think she was out with a lower leg injury, so good to see her in the game tonight.
Baseline jumper. That one won't fall. Looks like that was Sally Hager attempting her first shot of the ball game.
Jennings with the rebound.
Manning fires it over to Jennings. Jennings to Govan. Inside to Obring. Tries to keep it up in the air. Can't get that one to go. Cougars with the rebound. Snyder's looking to push it. Another big rebound by Jennings. 2 quick ones here in this ball game.
Absolutely. Washburn still held scoreless about halfway through this first quarter here, Caden.
Coming out in this 2-3 zone inside. Bayshon's looking to go to work inside. That one's rejected by Araya Ross. Obring almost comes away with the steal. Good hustle play keeping that one alive, though. Take a look at this one inside one more time. Obring trying to find Bayshon's inside, but Ross just right there with the rejection. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them on the PSP Network.
Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
As we return to Turtle Lake, be sure to tune in to Prime Time here on the PSP Network. So you see Coach Jason Schwartz, Sage Hansen, and Parker Jacobson will be featured guests on the PSP Primetime for the week.
That'll be pretty cool tomorrow night. I'm going to tune into that here, just about Parker Jacobson's injury a little bit and how he's going to start the rehab process with that torn labrum.
Dunlo Hager. Looks like that pass was tipped. Jennings comes away with it. Here comes Lanning. Lanning looking to drive. Left-handed layup. That one won't go. Almost comes away with her own rebound. That one's picked up by Abby Gross, who checked in for the first time for the Cougars.
Yeah, Harseth and Gross subbed in there at that timeout.
Gross looking to go right to the cup. That one won't go. Rebounded by Obring. Obring defended by Harseth. Just dribbles that one off her foot. It will remain Cardinal basketball here with 3:29 to go on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you. Side Govan tries to fire it up to Obring. That one's stolen by Snyder, and she'll go all the way for the lefty lay.
7 points for Snyder here, a couple steals. She does average, they got her for 5.5 steals a night. So
just came away with another one. Tough bucket as Snyder gets it to go again for yet another 2.
Good first quarter for her, just Washburn unable to kind of get through the soft press that they're kind of putting on him, and then this defense for Central Mclean has just been great so far.
Jennings gives it down low to Govan. Govan picks up a dribble. Cross-court pass to Lanning. So we're going to get a kick ball on the Cougars. As you see, just right on cue, you're talking about her steal. She gets another poke free there, and Snyder just fights through the contact by Obring.
Brooklyn Hiddletwit back in the game. Sorry about that, Caden.
Good time to remind you fans that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. The best pizza on the planet is Planet Pizza. They've been around for over 25 years. Call now, 701-852-1700. Snyder, transition three. That one won't fall.
Snyder's sister sitting over here, right by us, Tasia. Jacobs, married our good friend Trapper. I was at that wedding last summer. Give them a little shout out, little love here on the PSP network. Good friends of both of ours.
Lanning looking to drive, gives it inside to Govan. Govan can't get it to go. Bayshon's battling. The Cardinals just can't get their first points here in this one.
Yeah, you see Coach Obring just kind of saying we got to get a couple more passes, you know, on a couple of these possessions, just move it a little bit better, and we'll see here because it did go out of bounds. I know Washburn likes to, unless they're reversing the call. I thought they were coming in for their press a little bit, but looks like up.
Possession does go for the Cougars.
I don't know how they first confirmed it that way. Then they go, oh, no, it's Washburn's ball. Oh, let's give it back.
was the only one over there.
Yeah, I guess, but nonetheless, Cougar basketball.
Snyder throws that pass to the baseline to Hager. Inside to Ross. Ross, that one won't go. Looks like that is Govan with the rebound. That one's tipped out. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you by Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original created and bottled right here in North Dakota. Find it today at your local grocery store, Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare.
You got Chev Obring back into the game, giving Mae Jennings a breather. Good minutes by her.
Landing with the ball, Heddletwit on the wing. She goes to Govan, tries to get it inside to Bayshon. Some good help side defense by Abby Gross.
What do they got here?
It's like Lanning's going to get called for her first personal, first team foul here.
Bree Lanning having a great season. Sophomore for the Cardinals, 7 points a game, 4.2 assists a night, so she's been playing terrific basketball this year.
Throws three, that one won't go. Rebounded by Bayshons. She gives it up to Heddletwit. Tries to fire cross court to Lanning. Beautiful feed. Lanning can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Govan. Possession retained by the Cardinals. Gross rips that one away. She's looking to push it. Tries to kick it out to Snyder. She sticks with it. It's like she was out of bounds though, but good help side defense by the freshman. Just sticking her nose in the land of the trees and just ripping that ball away.
Brooklyn Lauer subbing into the game. 5'7" sophomore. Good first quarter, pardon me, Caden, so far by Central Mclean here.
We're going to get a loose ball foul. So they're going to get Kesia Bayshons on the foul. It's going to be her first personal, second team foul.
Cardinal faithful a little upset with that call as both girls were just diving on the floor hustling.
54.9 remains here in quarter number one on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. Visit them online today at bnc.bank. Gross fires a three. That one's going to come up short. Snyder saves it inside as Harseth is going to get fouled and head to the Serve Pro free throw line.
That was good hustle there if you got that one, Caden, by Morgan Snyder, just flying high, making a good athletic play, keeping it alive for the possession.
His first free throw is up and in on our Serve Pro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. She goes 2 for 2 from the line. Obring almost lost her dribble. Here comes the double team by the Cougars. They're able to break the press. Landon gets it across, picks up her dribble, and gives it to Obring. Govin, she'll fire a mid-range jumper. That one won't go. It's like that one was tipped. Cougar Crazy's calling for an air ball, but I'm pretty sure that one was tipped. Obring comes away with the steal. She keeps it up. Here comes Lanning. Lanning looking to attack. It's like she's going to get called for a travel. Good idea, but would like to maybe see her with all that momentum. Maybe stop free throw line area, kind of just get a nice set jump shot instead of trying to go on into the bigger defender of Ross.
Absolutely.
Under 5 to go. Snyder running layup is in for 2.
What a quarter by Snyder here, Caden.
As we've reached the end of the first quarter, Cougars 16, Cardinals 0 on the PSP network.
Engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Owner of Trusted Tire and Auto. Around here, winters can be long and roads can be rough. That's why you deserve a reliable partner. We carry premium tires installed by our certified team of experts, and our total car care covers it all, from brakes, transmissions, diagnostics, and more. And trust, we know it's built through real local connections, even small things like a handwritten thank you. Choose us for trusted service that goes the extra mile. Sincerely, Jared.
As we return to Turtle Lake High School for quarter number 2 here, featuring the visitors on the scoreboard, the Washburn Cardinals, and the home team, the Central Mclean Cougars. So you can see that first quarter was all Cougars to get us going, but if you're Coach Obring, Anthony, what are you telling your squad at that quarter break?
I think what you tell them is, you go, girls, we got to get the ball in the hoop. And how are we going to get the ball in the hoop this second quarter? We're going to be strong with the basketball. We're going to make good, crisp passes, and we're going to take open shots.
Edeltwit got that open shot, can't get it to go.
Right there was a prime example. Shoot the open shot before they can get over and recover on the defensive side.
This has been a very aggressive Cougar defense here in game 1, but that's something they pride themselves on. Snyder running three-pointer won't go. Rebounded by Bayshans. Bayshans now finds Obring. She gives it up. May Jennings running floater. That one won't go. She's going to run in there, force the jump ball, though.
Coach Obring happy so far in the 40 seconds here. I thought there was only that. I thought that was the second jump ball of the game, which I thought would have been Washburn, but I might be wrong. There might have been one more in that quarter.
Cougars moving the ball on the wing. Lauer with the ball. She's going to fire cross-court pass to Emma Fisher. Fisher over. Cougars having a tough time with the ball on this possession. Lauer 3. That one's good.
Yeah, had a kind of a weird possession, dribbling the ball, but found the open shooter in Lauer. Good shot.
Chev can't get that one to go. There's got to be something on the hoop here tonight.
Looks like a lid, Caden. Invisible lid right now.
Inside to Heddletwit. Heddletwit kicks it out to Obring. Obring over to Jennings. Jennings looking to drive. Tries to fire a pass, stolen by Snyder. Snyder looking to go all the way. Is good defense by Obring as she's poking that one free and getting her team that basketball right back.
Yeah, good hustle there by Obring.
Slapping that ball free, kicking it out by Snyder.
Ross into the game and Govin for the respective sides.
Cardinals have numbers. Don't do anything with it. Heddletwit inside to Govin. Govin. She's got it to go. The Cardinals are on the board.
There we go. Good left hand by Govin there. Now let's see what coach can get rolling. The good thing is that it's not out of reach. You know, it's not out of reach. 17 points. You can easily get a couple stops and a bucket, and you're
We are still early in this one.
Absolutely, Caden.
Obring almost comes away with the steal. Govan comes away with the steal instead. She throws it up to Jennings. Jennings inside to Bayshans. Sticks with it. Nice pump fake. Can't get it to go. Govan comes away with the long rebound. Hand off to Obring. Obring looking to drive. Takes the bump and gets it to go for 2.
And the positive is for Washburn right now in this game, Caden, is Central Mclean does have 5 turnovers, so that defense has been applied on some possessions by the Cardinals.
Taking a look at that Obring bucket on our Ryan Family Dealership replay as always. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Fisher's 3, that one's long, rebounded by Govan. Obring said she's gonna get called for the travel. Just didn't see Snyder just kind of hanging around on the play.
Yeah, the press, this kind of soft in-out press where then they come after you sometimes they don't, has been very good for Central Mclean with making those decisions, where you got to think instead of just playing.
Cross-court pass to Fisher. Fisher puts it on the ground. She's looking to go right over the taller defender of Kesia Bayshans.
What a score there by Emma Fisher. The 5'7" junior going over the 6'3" Bayshans.
Snyder comes away with the steal. Snyder gets it back. Thought about a 3. She's looking to drive. Looks like we're going to get a reach-in foul. Foul's going to be called on number 11, Sadie Govan. Looks like her first personal. Fisher with the ball in the corner, dumps it inside to Ross. Good ball movement by the Cougars. So that 3-pointer goes off back iron.
What a save that was by Filling.
Filling's going to get it back. Her 3-pointer, that one's in. And timeout on the floor called by the Cardinals and Coach Obring taking a look at this one. Good ball movement, step outside, knock down the 3.
Beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
As we return to the PSP network, we'll go ahead and take a look at PSP Primetime once again, coming live tomorrow. Coach Schwartz, Sage Hansen, and Parker Jacobson will be on the PSP Primetime. Once again, that is tomorrow night.
UND commit Sage Hansen for hoops next year. UND having a phenomenal season this year in their men's program. Been watching a few of those games because of Landon Domry's good friends with a lot of those guys up at UND, so it's been fun to get to kind of know what he tells me the insides of the UND Fighting Hawks.
Cougars bring 3 new players in, under 4 to go here on our BNC National Bank scoreboard in quarter number 2. Heddle to it, 5 on the shot clock. We're going to get a foul called. That one's going to be called on Brooklyn Lauer.
I had that for their first team foul of the game, Caden. I don't know if I missed one in the first quarter, but so far they've been generous, these officials, to the Cougars with some of those hand checks. They're letting both sides play a little bit here. It's a physical game.
Heddle gets it up to Lanning. Lanning back to Heddle. Her corner 3. That's got to feel good for the Cardinals.
Absolutely it does. Good shot, good action, giving it up to Lanning. She finds it right back. Heddle knocks down the corner triple.
After a tough first quarter for the Cardinals, they are coming to play here in this second quarter. They forced a turnover. Looks like Snyder stepped out of bounds.
Another turnover for the Cougars. That's 6 on the game. I got them 4. So turnover battle right now. I got 6 for the Cougars, 7 for the Cardinals. So they've cleaned it up both sides definitely here in the second quarter.
I don't know if I'm more impressed by the cleaning up as Govan gets it to go for 2. More impressed by the cleaning up the turnovers or the fact that you're staying on top of that tonight. Look at you and your stats improving.
Yeah, look at me go. Give me a pat on the back, Caden. Why don't you, huh?
That one won't go. Tough move by Morgan Snyder, though. She's going to head to the Serve Pro free throw line for 2.
Second foul on Jennings. She's played great minutes tonight with her first game in a while, so I bet Coach Obring is very happy to have her back.
This free throw number 1 is up and in by Morgan Snyder at the Serve Pro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. It's also a good time to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Farstead Oil. Contact Farstead Oil today to find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. Obring tries to fire in a tough pass to Bayshans. The Cougars will give it right back. Coach Obring was fired up on that one.
Yeah, he's been frustrated a little bit here tonight. Just with, I think with some of these calls, he's wondering why he can't get some of those touch fouls, you know, on some of these passes, which from up here you can kind of see that on some of these I think the arm is getting grabbed, but that's also being said for both directions here.
Absolutely. It's definitely being called right down the middle. Govan with the wing, ball on the wing. She gives it up to Lanning. Obring, 15 seconds to go on the shot clock. She's trying to drive. Charge! River Filling steps in and takes the charge. Well, that's an aspect of basketball that gets me hype right there. Just stepping in, taking the charge.
Yeah, it gets you hype because you used to get a Gatorade or Powerade after every game because Coach Feller used to give out Powerades to whoever would take a charge and step in there for your team. So
hey, a free Gatorade? Are you kidding me?
Hey, you were
at that age,
one of the best.
You would do anything for a free Gatorade. That three-pointer looks like it was tipped. Snyder comes down with the rebound. So we're gonna get a foul called. That one's gonna be on Brooklyn Lauer.
It's her second. Yeah, back to the charges though, Caden. You were one of the best at selling it though. I remember you'd be down there, you could almost see it coming, that someone would be coming in a fast break, and you would stand right in there with your hands crossed and give a nice scream. And
it's all in the vocals. If you yell properly, you usually got it. Obring with the ball. Kicks it over to the wing to Heddletwit. This Cougars zone has been a real problem. Good ball movement by the Cardinals. Jennings can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Snyder, and here come the Cougars. Inside to Gross. Takes the contact and gets it to go for the and one.
What a pass there by Snyder. Heads up play. Gross gets held on the arm. You see there, goes up, finishes strong.
And she'll go to the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Minute 23 remains here on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. Just remember, coming up at the halftime break, we will have our halftime report brought to you by Jerome's Collision Center. At Jerome's, our goal is to help you get your car and your life back on the road, both literally and metaphorically. Call 701-852-5126 to schedule your collision repair or other service. Gross comes away with a steal and gets it to go.
Gross, 5 quick points here. Looks like a warning being assessed to Coach Obring. Sometimes you hope that those get you fired up, right, Caden, a little bit. You're down early in this game. There's still a whole half. It's kind of a, you know each other. You're 30 miles apart. And the game's just been physical back and forth with how the defense is. Some fans are obviously into it here, but yeah, you hope that you can just build off of Coach Obring's will to win and want you guys to keep fighting. I better quit because he's going to be upset with this one here again on a foul. But anyway, he's showing passion. You hope that your team responds with showing some passion here, and we'll see what happens going into halftime.
All right, Ross will head to the free throw line. That first free throw is up and in. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the PSP schedule for the rest of the week. As always, Wednesday night prime time. Tune into that at 7:30, and then just a plethora of events here on the PSP network the rest of the week. So Ross's second free throw is in.
Last week I said a big word and you were all fired up. Now you said plethora tonight, so I just got to, I mean, it's not a big word, but I mean.
I honestly can't remember the last time I used that word.
Bishop Bryan education for us, Caden.
Obring uses the ball fake. Floater, that one's just off the front of the rim. Full cross-court heave by Hager. Snyder thought that one was tipped, let it go out of bounds. Cardinals get the ball here with 28.5 to go.
Played a lot better here in the second quarter, but just a few plays have not gone their way. And
Cardinals do a very good job of breaking the press. Landing with the ball, fires it, tries to fire it over to Jennings and Heddletwed, who are in the area. Gross comes away with the steal. Here comes Snyder. Can't get that one to go. It's last touch by the Cougars. It will be Cardinal basketball here with 5.1 seconds to go in this opening half.
Yeah, Fisher in. Let's see what happens here if they try to get a quick steal.
Obring, quick dribble. So we're going to get 1/10 of a second.
There's been some fans sitting to the left of us, Caden, a little upset with some of this officiating.
Hey, realistically, how much time do you need to get a shot off?
0.3, I believe, but I've also seen 0.2 on a dunk lob once in the NBA, so I would say 0.2 would get you a bucket.
Fair enough. We've reached halftime here in Turtle Lake. Cardinals 9, Cougars 33. We'll be back on the other side of this break for our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report.
We started with small beginnings, and just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Sometimes life gets messy and accidents happen. So when life gets messy, ServPro's ready. Call ServPro of Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Owner of Trusted Tire and Auto. Around here, winters can be long and roads can be rough. That's why you deserve a reliable partner. We carry premium tires installed by our certified team of experts, and our total car care covers it all, from brakes, transmissions, diagnostics, and more. And trust, we know it's built through real local connections, even small things like a handwritten thank you. Choose us for trusted service that goes the extra mile. Sincerely, Jared.
As we return to Turtle Lake Gymnasium here in Turtle Lake High School for our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. At Jerome's, our goal is to help get your car and your life back on the road, both literally and metaphorically. It's a goal that forces us to do more than fix your vehicle. We've been doing it since 1975. Call 701-852-5126 to schedule your collision repair or other service. Collision repair is our specialty. We value you and your car at Jerome's Collision Center. As we dive into our halftime report, I mean, that first half was all Central Mclean.
Absolutely, that was all Central Mclean that first half. Credit to them for forcing 9 turnovers, maybe 10. I got them for 9 though. Washburn with 9 turnovers in that first half. So credit to Central Mclean for getting after it. They were playing good basketball. They were putting a lot of pressure on Washburn, and Coach Obring, you could see some frustration flying. I think he was looking for a few more calls from the officials, but we'll see if they come out this second half and play with a little fire on their side. And they played much better in that second quarter, as they were held out to a big 0 in the first. So we'll see what Washburn can do. You know, you're sitting in this game right now about 3 stops and 3 scores away from having Central Mclean take a timeout, and you don't know what happens then. But so far, good game for the Cougars.
No, and like you said, kind of shut out in that first quarter, but Washburn definitely battled back there in that second quarter. I mean, you emphasize a lot about the first 4 minutes, especially coming out of the locker room. But that first 4 minutes coming into the second quarter, I mean, the Cardinals kind of put their foot down a little bit, and they were like, no, we got to wake up. We're ready to go now.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's one of those things where when you're on the road and you're playing a team that is ranked 3rd and they get off to a hot start, how do you as a team come back with an answer? And I think that's why they're still not out here yet. Coach Obring's just having a couple good talks with them and just going over, hey, girls, this is what we got to do to be successful. Let's get back to Washburn Cardinals basketball and see what happens here in the second half. But I suppose you want me to rip some stats, huh, Caden? So, yeah, 9 points there, all scored in the second quarter for Washburn. They had 4 by Sadie Govin, 3 by Brooklyn Heddletwit, and 2 by Chev Obring. So credit to Central Mclean for holding Kesia Bayshans to 0 points in this game, where she does average a double-double, 15 and 10 for the Cardinals. So she has 0 tonight, so credit to the defense of the Cougars, making it tough down low. She's missed a couple bunnies. I think she's going to come out the second half. They're going to get down low and get a few buckets with Bayshans early in this game, or in the second half, pardon me. And for the Central Mclean Cougars, Led in scoring by Morgan Snyder with 13 points. She had 11 in the first quarter. Followed up by 5 apiece with Abby Gross and Emma Fisher. 3 apiece by Brooklyn Lauer and River Filling. 2 by Lainey Arseth and 2 by Araya Ross for the 33 points for the number 3 team in the state of North Dakota, Central Mclean Cougars.
So we're about a minute away from getting half number 2 underway. We'll step aside here on our Jerome's Collision Center halftime show right here on the PSP Network.
We realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
As we return on our Jerome's Collision Center halftime show, as always, call 701-852-5126 to schedule your collision repair or other service. Collision repair is our specialty. We value you and your car at Jerome's Collision Center. Both teams return to the court. The Cardinals get possession number 1 to open up half number 2 on the PSP Network.
Yeah, just looking over, Keaton, I know that the last 2 seasons, Central Mclean has made state. They've won that qualifier game. They have won that qualifier game, but they have not been able to win the region title. So they came up short 2 years. So this year they're hoping that they can get through districts successfully and get to regionals and punch the ticket right away for the Cougars.
The Cougars get the ball following the turnover. Nice ball movement inside. Ross gets it to go for 2.
That was a great pass there.
Lanning gives it up to Bayshans. Bayshans looking to drive. Dump off pass. Govin. That's Govin's range. Govin loves to sit in that short corner. It's definitely a shot Coach Obring loves to see Govin take. Just unfortunately didn't knock that one down.
Yeah, we've seen her hit that this year a lot, that baseline jump shot. That is her range, her spot. So good look, though.
Tries to fire cross court. So that one's going to be the last touch by Heddletwit. And it will be Cougar basketball. 2 possessions here for the Cardinals in half number 2. 2 turnovers. You'd like to see them take care of the ball a little bit better.
Absolutely, and I guarantee you that is what they talked about at halftime. And I give credit always to what is causing a lot of the turnovers, Caden, and it's Central Mclean, their defense, that pressure. They've been in the right place in the right time a lot tonight.
Inside out 3 is good by Snyder. Good ball movement by the Cougars as got it inside to Sally Hager, and she just turned around, kicked it out to Morgan Snyder, who's able to knock down the 3. Something our rec league team needs to do a little bit better job of.
We shoot way too fast.
Good ball movement. Obring fires it inside to Govin, can't get it to go. Bayshon sticks with it, and she gets it to go for the and 1. Good ball movement by the Cardinals. Obring fires it into Govin, can't get it to go, but Bayshons are right there to clean it up on our Ryan Family Dealerships replay.
That's what I was saying at halftime, Caden. Keisha Bayshons, she's got 3 points now. You got to see her be more aggressive, and right there, crashing the glass, doing what she does, using her size to her advantage. You love to see her use that size to get those offensive rebounds and kind of dominate the paint a little bit.
Cardinals force a stop here 2 minutes into quarter number 3 on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. Locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank. Obring driving to the cup. That one won't go. Too strong. Bayshon sticking with it. Obring comes up with it. Inside Govin. That one's rejected by Ross. Lanning gives it up to Heddletwit. Inside to Bayshons. Bayshon, she's looking to drive. That one's rejected again by Ross.
Ross, 2 blocks there on that possession. Great defense by her.
Fisher's pass just a little off the mark to her intended target of Hager. May Jennings returns to the floor for the Cardinals.
I like Coach Sparrow's advice there. Never tip the ball backwards on that backcourt violation. Just go grab it. And at this point in the game, you absolutely would go grab it, because that's training, that's coaching right there. Because in a big game, you don't want to risk actually saving that ball into the other team. So you'd rather just go back and collect it and gather the turnover.
Bayshon tries to find a cutting Jennings, who took some contact by Emma Fisher, who she looks to stand up right away, and she's okay.
Yeah, second foul here in the third. Team foul for Central Mclean.
Landing over to Obring. She'll fire a 3. That one's just off the back iron.
Great shot, though.
Good hustle defense by Obring, just beating Snyder down the court, poking that one free, and keeping some points off the board. Snyder gets the ball back in the corner. Ross gets it in the paint. She's got it to go for 2. What a find by River Filling.
Yeah, Rhea Ross, just 4 points here in the second half, 6 on the game for her. She's just using her size and her ability to shoot that mid-range jump shot.
Good pressure defense by the Cougars, forcing the jump ball.
Abby Gross and Lainey Harseth back into the game for the Cougars. The pressure defense has been applied tonight, Caden, and we see it here with our first time calling the Central Mclean girls team tonight, and their defense is legit.
Snyder having a tough time with the ball at the top of the key. She gets her dribble, kicks it down low. Baseline is Hager. Hager cross-court pass. That one's good. Looks like Lainey Harriseth for 2.
A great pass there by Hager on the baseline. Good jump shot by Harriseth there.
We're going to get a foul called on number 12, Morgan Snyder. Good time to remind you fans that tonight's game is brought to you in part by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. It is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. Also by WRT. Enjoy high-speed action and co-op cash too with WRT, your local broadband internet service provider. Gross fires it cross court to Lauer. She's able to come down with the pass. Gross inside. Oh, just rims in and out.
Good soft touch. She elevates on that jump shot that she kind of has. Allows her to hang in the air a little bit. Very athletic.
Inside, Govin. Govin tries to step through. That one's a little too strong. Rebounded by Lauer. So here comes Snyder. Snyder looking to drive. That one's going to rim in and out. Inside, Gross sticking with it for 2.
Abby Gross, good hustle there. Sticking with the miss by Snyder. Goes up, finishes over the outreached arms of Bayshon's. Forcing a timeout here on the floor.
We're going to have a First International Bank and Trust timeout. Find them online at FIBT.com. We'll take one with them on the PSP Network. As we return following that First International Bank and Trust timeout, founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Once again, find them online at FIBT.com. PSPPlus.com. So I know what commercial I just showed you guys, and that was for the PSP Plus promo. Once again, PSP Plus is going to have, I'm going to use the big word again, a plethora of broadcasts coming up. I mean, Anthony and I alone will be on the call for the first 8 games of the District 8 Girls Tournaments, which starts next week already, next Friday, February 13th. So be sure to log on to PSP Network and kind of get your early passes. The earlier, the better.
Absolutely. Sign up for PSP Plus. We'll be excited to see everybody there listening in, tuning in. It is the place to listen to these games across Western North Dakota.
Snyder comes away with the steal, and she's going to the cup for 2.
Morgan Snyder has done a little bit of everything tonight, Caden. She has scored the basketball. She's got 18 points in the game with 5 steals I got her for. So tremendous game for her. You can just see the athleticism, the ability to play, knows where to go at the right time. Great athlete. I was just looking over. I know from doing some research and with some colleagues here, she took 2nd last year in the long jump at the state track meet in Bismarck. So 4th in the 800 meter run as well. So phenomenal athlete that the Cougars are blessed to have here.
Lanning battling inside, can't get that one to go.
I would die if I tried to run an 800 meter 2 laps around the track, Caden. I would be dead.
Are you giving is that like just right now, or are you giving yourself time to prep?
I'm giving myself no time to prep. I would not be feeling good.
Gross gets the long rebound. She gets fouled as she'll head to the Serve Pro free throw line. Looks like that was Lauer in the corner. I'm going to call that a pass, but Gross, good job just getting good positioning inside, grabbing that offensive rebound, and she'll head to the Serve Pro free throw line. We're 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water, cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro.
As a team this year, Central Mclean's been shooting 59% from the line. I think tonight that might have been their first or second miss. Wasn't keeping stats on the free throws, but they've been shooting a very high clip here tonight. Well over, I'd say, 80%.
Lanning keeps her pivot. Obring inside. Can't get it to go. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Val Cyclery, locally owned and operated in downtown Minot since 1960. They have a full line of e-bikes that they service in their shop. Sharpening center for knives, scissors, chainsaw blades, and more. Fitness center with treadmills and ellipticals.
Mae Jennings back into the game as Obring knocks down the first.
Obring gets number 2 to go.
You know, Caden, I remember last year when we first started this and we did our first game up in Hazen.
Seems like forever ago.
I think last year per ad read you were like the full read, you know, took you a little while, right, when you just don't know the words. Now I'm listening to you and we go back, I listen to ourselves a little bit and I'm like, man, is Caden just starting to fire off those ads quick. You know, I love to hear the confidence that me and you have both gained broadcasting.
Cardinals get the ball here with 1:16 to go in quarter number 3 on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. You know what? Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Beautiful pass. Bayshans to Jennings for 2.
It was a beautiful pass by Bayshans. Unselfish play, given the bounce pass to Jennings. Good finish.
Snyder, she pulls that one back for 3. That one won't go. Long rebound to Bayshans. She gives it up to Obring. Under 60 to go here in quarter number 3. Obring breaks the press, and she's defended by Snyder. Jennings to Bayshans. Bayshans 3. That one won't go. Jennings battling inside. That one's going to be stolen by Snyder. She's looking to go coast to coast. Tough running layup. That one won't go. Rebounded by Gross. Gross takes a step in. That one won't go through the hands of Bayshans, and Gross will get her own rebound, but got caught with the walk.
By an official that we used to play a lot of sports against. You did more than me. I only got to play Mr. Luna in basketball with the Towner Granville Upham Titans.
Bauer comes away with the steal. She's looking to go. Obring. So Obring steps in there, and Lauer gets up okay. She looks to be fine.
Yeah, almost, I don't think it's called pulling the chair on a transition, but almost similar situation, right? Where you look like you're going to be going into contact. You look for the contact, and then it disappears.
Jennings gives it up to Obring. Obring takes the bump for the and one.
Great answer there by Chev Obring, coming downhill strong, taking the contact like you said there, going up with the left hand. Great finish by Chev there.
Taking a look at that one more time on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. Locations in Minot and Williston. Visit online at driveryan.com. Full court heave falls up short as we've reached triple zeros here in quarter number 3. Cardinals 18, Cougars 47 on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
8 minutes to go here on our BNC National Bank scoreboard in game number 1 of 2 tonight for our District 8 doubleheader between Washburn and Central Mclean. So we got the boys game coming up after this. First things first, following this game, we will have our post-game show brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors and Schatz Crossroads. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom, and Schatz Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at schatzcrossroads.com. Landing with the ball, dump off pass to Govan. Govan sticks with it. Turnaround lefty jumper is good.
C.D. Govan, 6 points in this game, averaging 13 this year for the Cardinals. He's had a couple of those buckets tonight using that left hand.
Fisher with the ball, gives it up to Snyder. Snyder looks to drive, floater inside, too strong off the glass. Another rebound by Jennings.
Yeah, Jennings, 6 rebounds in this game, Caden. Great to see her back tonight.
Jennings gives it up to Bayshans. Bayshans, she'll fire a 3. That one won't go. Good box out by Fisher. She fires it up court to Snyder. Snyder gets the tough bucket to go for 2.
That was a tough bucket with Bayshans running, using that long arm. Good finish there by Snyder.
Govan gets it on the baseline, tries to fire across court. That one's stolen by the Cougars.
Yeah, tonight, Caden, just, I mean, this game is nice move there by Snyder again. Just, it started in that first quarter for Central Mclean. They came out, they set the tone. They said, hey, you're in our gym. We're ranked 3rd. We're going to put the foot down right away, and that's what they did. And they have not looked back.
First International Bank and Trust, timeout on the court, and we'll take one with them here on the PSP Network.
At any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar.
But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride.
As we return to the PSP network here, 6:14 to go in quarter number 3. Bayshon's inside. She can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by the Cougars. Fisher gives it up to Snyder, and she'll set up the offense. Filling gives it up to Fisher. Fisher defended by Jennings. Back over to Filling. Inside to Ross. Cross-court pass. Snyder thought about a 3. She'll take one step in. Looks like that one was tipped. Rebounded by the Cougars still inside. That one was Hager. Hager's block layup won't go. Jennings over to Heddletwit. Heddletwit 3. She can't get that one to go, but Govan chasing down the long rebound, keeping the possession alive for the Cardinals. Bayshon turnaround jumper at the free throw line won't go. Gonna get a foul inside. Looks like that one's gonna be called on Brooklyn Heddletwit.
That's her third. Just been one of those nights. We saw Washburn early on this year when they played Flasher. Right now is the #1 team, and Washburn was stuck right around that. I think they finished that game with 22 points, and just, I don't know Coach Obring personally, but I have a feeling he thinks that those 2 losses have not been their best performances of the year.
Landing over to Heddletwit. Gives it up to Bayshons. One thing, too, I mean, Bayshons, you got to get her closer to the hoop. I mean, can't have her catching pass way up top at half court, especially as one of your more efficient scorers.
Absolutely. Yeah, you want to see some low post touches. They did it early on in this game, right? They were able to get down low, and they had 2 looks right away that were right in front of the rim, and then the defense just kind of kept moving around. That's credit to Central Mclean for the game plan, right? We're not going to let 6'3" get down on the block on us, so credit to them.
Snyder, her transition jumper was blocked, grabs her own rebound. Gross with 3. Snyder's sticking with it, and she'll get fouled. She will head to the Serve Pro free throw line. Don't forget, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today at 222-2155 to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter months ahead. New installation, upgrades, and all your furnace and AC needs. Again, call Dylan today at 222-2155.
Looks like we got Brianna Feist, Abigail Knight, Addison Vegny, and Brianna Torres into the game for the Cardinals, so they are clearing the bench here. Looks like Abigail Knight has to take out some earrings or something, so they might have to get another sub here. Yeah, looks like Heddletwit will be checking back in. Don't want to break the news to you, partner, but I know you're a Cavs fan, but Darius Garland is on his way to the Los Angeles Clippers.
Are you serious? We were talking about that on the drive up here, that was a possibility. I got to find this now.
We are big NBA fans for the people listening, so that's a lot of our off-the-air talk is NBA basketball.
Nothing, always at work, nothing to do with work.
So he gets the foul there on Vagny. I think we get running clock here. Who do we got here coming into the game, Caden? Charlie Sparrow giving number 21 a standing ovation. Sally Egger subbing out of the game. Good game by her. Got her finishing tonight with a couple rebounds and 2 points.
Sorry, I just saw the news. Devastated.
Keely Rust coming into the game. Just trying to get everyone's sub coming in. Also, Sydney Johnson, 5'6", 8th grader, relieving Lainey Arseth.
Lauer at the top of the key. She'll fire a three. That one won't go. Off back iron, but she grabs her own rebound. She's going to drive to the paint. She'll get fouled and head to the line for two. Looks like we're going to get a foul called on number 22, Aubriana Feist for the Cardinals.
Got some more subs coming in. Kenzie Hansen, 5'7", 8th grader.
Getting all the young bucks in.
Absolutely.
Lauer's second free throw is good. She will sub out for the Cougars. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Minot State University. With more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you.
Number 13, Jenna Govan into the game, 5'7" freshman for the Cougars. I grabbed one of these sheets tonight because last game I got burned on trying to get subs, and I love getting everybody that gets to sub into the game, get their names announced. It's just last week I did not have a few people on my roster sheet, my stat sheet, and I apologize for that. We're continually trying to get better here with our little crew.
More subs coming in for both teams. Abigail Knight checks in, and number 33, Anna Hagen, also getting in on this varsity action. It's under 90 seconds to go. We got a three-pointer good by Addison Wagon.
Yeah, great shot there by the freshman using the range. Washburn just wasn't able to get in the scoring column early in this game tonight, Caden, and that's what kind of hurt them overall. Kaylee Rust, 5'8", 8th grader, getting into the column.
You know, and usually we have time and we get to see a lot of these JV players kind of play before the varsity matchups, but with it being a doubleheader with boys and girls, didn't have the opportunity to see the JV kids really get their moment for the girls. But I mean, any varsity time you get, I mean, especially as a young kid growing up, I mean, it all adds up, adds to the experience.
Yes, it does. I remember watching when you guys played JV that freshman year, and it was so much fun because that JV team was loaded with a lot of talent too.
Don't go anywhere. Following the conclusion of this one, we will have our post-game show brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads here on the PSP Network. As we're gonna reach triple zeros here in game number 1, as the Washburn Cardinals lose this one 25-59 against the home team on the scoreboard, the Central Mclean Cougars. As Mr. Vetter sprinted down to the court, and he's gonna go ahead and meet with our head coach, Coach Kip Sparrow of the Central Mclean Cougars, and our Sports Clips MVP player of the game. As we transition to our post-game show here, as you see the Cougar Crazies down there, Mr. Vetter's got Coach Sparrow.
Thanks, Caden, here with Coach Kip Sparrow. Congratulations on the win tonight. Haven't been able to call me and Caden, your guys' Central Mclean Cougars team this year. Impressive win, though, tonight, holding the Washburn team to 22 points tonight.
Yeah, I think we caught them off guard a little bit with some of the things that we were doing. Washburn's a better team than what they showed here tonight. But yeah, our girls, we put together a plan and they executed it really well. And the amount of effort that they had tonight was much more than what we've been seeing as of late. So I'm pretty proud of how they handled themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was watching, and in the first quarter, you held them to 0 points, right? And the defensive effort from the tip was throwing them off tonight. We've done Washburn a few times this year. They are a better team than that tonight, so that's credit to your defense. Next thing I just want to ask you, how is it to have such a balanced team that is coming back again this year, that made a run last year, the year prior. How does that balance help you guys moving forward into districts and regionals?
Well, it helps a lot, and the more experience that they get, because you got to remember a lot of these girls are pretty young yet, and they aren't experienced, so it's going to help a lot, pay dividends hopefully through the district tournament, which is going to be tough. That district is stout, so we'll see how it goes down, but the more experience that they get, the better we're going to be.
Well, thank you very much. Congratulations on the win, Coach.
Thank you.
I got Morgan Snyder here. Congratulations, Morgan, on the win. I was telling your coach there, holding Washburn to 22 points tonight, very impressive. They're a very good team. How was your guys' effort on the defensive end working tonight?
I think that's the best defense we've ever played, and it was really good. I mean, we knew we wanted to beat them really bad, so we worked really hard. We went over in practice what they were going to do. So, I mean, we kind of read the defense, or we read their offense tonight, so I thought it was really good.
I mean, I said it to Coach. You held them to 0 points in that first quarter. That's impressive. Credit to you guys. I bet Coach stresses that defense wins championships, right? I bet he says it, but that very good defensive performance by you tonight. Then I was also getting to your guys' balance, right? Not just you. I had you tonight for 23 points. You're a scorer. You do a little bit of everything. You had 6 steals tonight. But how do your teammates continue to grow with your ability to score, and they get better as you guys go into districts and regionals?
I mean, we just got to encourage them. I encourage them. Sometimes when there's chasers on me, they're wide open, so I just pass them the ball, and we just move the ball around a lot, and it gives them open looks, so that's how they score.
And this was our first time getting to call you guys tonight. It was impressive, though, to see your guys' pace. You guys play with a lot of pace, a lot of energy, and that's credit to just being in shape that you guys are. Going into districts next week and then hopefully regionals as this builds, what can you guys continue to do to be better going into tournament time?
I think working on our defense still and our offense too. I think what we struggle with right now is our offense on the other side of the court,
you're nailing it on the head. Defense is going to win you guys, help you guys out this year, but congratulations on the win tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Sparrow, and thank you to number 12, Morgan Snyder, as she is our Sports Clips MVP player of the game. Sports Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. Sports Clips is the home to the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP quite like the MVP experience. Check in online with the hairstyles today at sportsclips.com. So you see here our Sports Clips MVP in Morgan Snyder. And, I mean, she just kind of did it all. I'm going to transition into our Spazic Setter move of the game. And, I mean, this was so tough. I mean, just look at that. It's kind of tough to go through and kind of pick one clip because Morgan Snyder, like Anthony said earlier in the broadcast, I mean, she did a little bit of everything tonight, from coming away with steals, fast break layups, knocking down threes. I mean, she did everything. So that's why it's hard to pick pick only one of her clips from tonight to be our Spazic Setter move of the game. Where when it's time to bring a spa to your home, stop into Spas, etc., and you will find a massive inventory and a next level sales team that can help you find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room. So Morgan Snyder bringing us our Spas, etc. move of the game here in this one. As I got Anthony back up in the booth as we continue our planning team financial advisors, helping clients work toward financial freedom in Schatz Crossroads. Your post-game headquarters. Order online at schatzcrossroads.com. So we continue our post-game show. Got Anthony back up in the booth, and he's going to go ahead and rip some stats from the Washburn Cardinals 25 and Central Mclean 59-point game.
Yeah, first Caden for the Cardinals. I had Mae Jennings tonight. First game back for her. It was great to see her playing tonight at the effort she was playing. I had her for 2 points tonight, 7 rebounds for her, 6 apiece for Chev Obring and Sadie Govan leading the Cardinals tonight. 3 apiece for Keisha Bayshans, Addison Vagney, and Brooklyn Heddletwit for those 25 points. Now over to the winning team going to 16-1, number 3 in the state. Central Mclean Cougars led tonight by Morgan Snyder with 23. 8 apiece by Abby Gross and Araya Ross. 5 from Emma Fisher, 4 from Lainey Harriseth, 4 from Brooklyn Lauer, 3 by River Filling, and 2 by Kaylee Russ, the 5'8", 8th grader, for the 59 points for the Central McLean Cougars. I was very happy tonight to see them get out. I think you heard in those interviews, right? Their defense tonight was lethal.
It was. They were forcing turnovers left and right, and that was our key of the game, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air, was controlling the turnovers, limiting the turnovers for the Cardinals. And I mean, this Central McLean defense, they showed us why they're the number 3 team in the state in Class B girls hoops. Like, they're legit. They came ready to play, and they proved it here tonight. As we're going to go ahead and take a short little break on the PSP network, as I'm going to give my partner Anthony Vetter and I a chance to kind of recoup, recover, and get things ready to go for part 2 of our doubleheader here tonight between the Washburn Cardinals and Central McLean Cougars. See game number 1. This will wrap things up. Cardinals 25, Cougars 59 on the PSP network, and we'll be back after this.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day. Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms, and watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
At any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride.
AE Construction Management and General Contracting builds more than structures. They build confidence. Your trusted partner in commercial construction across North Dakota, they handle everything from planning to final delivery. Whether it's steel, industrial, or retail, AECM builds with precision and safety. Their hands-on approach keeps your project on time and on budget. Build better with AECM. Call Tim at 701-818-0099 or visit aeconstructionmanagement.com.
Dear valued customer, I'm Jared Lundeen, owner of Trusted Tire and Auto. Around here, winters can be long and roads can be rough. That's why you deserve a reliable partner. We carry premium tires installed by our certified team of experts, and our total car care covers it all, from brakes, transmissions, diagnostics, and more. And trust, we know it's built through real local connections, even small things like a handwritten thank you. Choose us for trusted service that goes the extra mile. Sincerely, Jared.
Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your trusted partner for commercial and business loans. We not only provide lending you need to grow your business, but we also reinvest in our communities. We believe in strengthening our businesses and creating opportunities for success. Choose Dakota Community Bank and Trust for your commercial and business loans, and together let's keep our communities thriving.
Serving the community, looking out for you. At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
As we dive into our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show for game number 2 here in Turtle Lake, North Dakota, as we have the Washburn Cardinals coming in at 8-5, taking on the home team, the Central Mclean Cougars, who are coming in at 15-0. Valvoline Instant Oil Change brings you each and every pregame show here on the PSP Network. 25 years of the Lundins taking care of people. Local actually matters. Not to mention, this oil change is a stay-in-your-car, drive-through oil change that is typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. So, Anthony, as we kind of got regrouped a little bit, we're ready for game 2, which should be a good one here tonight.
Absolutely, Caden. It'll be a good game here tonight. The number 1 team in the state, Central Mclean, they were fired up when they came out to start warm-ups, and we're excited to see what they got in store for us tonight here on the PSP Network. And for Washburn, we were able to cover them last week, and that the issue that they've just been running into a little bit is still figuring out how to play without Parker Jacobson a little bit, but Coach Sharp's going to have them ready to play tonight against the number 1 team with the Cougars. And as I've talked to Coach Joey Anderson before, he stresses that they live and die off that 3-ball, Caden. And tonight, I expect nothing less than the 3-ball to be shot at a high clip tonight. We've called, I think, 3 games of theirs so far and just have not seen them have a tremendous shooting night. And I know they average 73 points a game, and they can score with the best of them, is the Central Mclean Cougars. And not to say that Washburn can't score either. Washburn averages 69 points a game, gives up 52. Since the Jacobson injury, it's been the Ethan Ritterath, Brady Nelson show. Brady Nelson, 12 points a game, 8 rebounds a night for him. So they are one of those players that's going to have to step up tonight.
As we slide into our Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Call Dylan today at 222-2155 to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter months ahead. New installation, upgrades, and all your furnace and AC needs. Again, call Dylan today at 222-2155. Or as I still like to call them each and every time out, we put on these headsets. That's keys to the game where, like you said, I mean, next man up for the Cardinals. I mean, with Parker Jacobson being out, it's where do you find that near 30 points a night? Who's going to get the scoring? Who's chipping in? Who's going to be stepping up? And, I mean, it's not going to be one person. It's going to be a whole team.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Caden. They've had Brady Nelson has been a guy that stepped up. Ethan Ritterath all season last year. I mean, the Ritteraths have been playing basketball here for Washburn for a lot of years. But it's Brady Nelson, Aiden Butler averages 4, Dylan Fisher with 4, Volmuth 4, Lanning with 5, and Fiddler with 2. So they've had some guys that can score. We've seen it in spurts. Just what can become consistent for the Washburn Cardinals going into districts here, losing a top scorer in the state of North Dakota? Who is going to be those couple guys that can give you 8, 9 a night, and together hopefully combine for 25 to 30 to make up that big missing piece with Parker Jacobson, who we'll get to hear from tomorrow night on primetime. And then over for Central Mclean, it's causing chaos. We've seen them play. They are one of the most fun teams I have seen in a long time, with their defense allowing 39 points a night. They can turn off the water for an offense of an opposing team. And just something that stands out to me that I have highlighted on my read sheet here tonight, they shoot 42% still on the season from 3 this season, with a 55% offensive rebounding rate. So 55% of every offensive shot that is going up, they are having an offensive rebound. That's credit to a guy like Aiden Hansen that you see there, number 22 for the Cougars. He has been phenomenal all year. Kind of a player to, I mean, he is a player to watch, obviously. We're highlighting him here, but he's been highlighted all season. He's the top dog for Central Mclean, 62% field goal shooter this year. So that is what I kind of want to see tonight, is the cause chaos for those keys to the game. Get Aiden Hansen the basketball early and often. 23 points a night he averages with 12 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. Does a little bit of everything for the Cougars.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a fun one to watch here on the PSP Network. So we're going to step aside, take a quick 30-second break on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, kind of bring you some news of what's coming to the show here on the PSP Network. From that short message brought to you by PSP Network. Go ahead and take a look at what you're going to be getting with PSP Plus. I mean, PSP is, we're getting the opportunity to call a lot of games coming up from WDA hockey, girls, boys, districts, region qualifiers. I mean, there's a lot that's coming about here soon on the PSP Network, so be sure tune in, or go online at www.psp.network. And I mean, we already got tournaments starting next weekend, like Anthony and I said earlier today. I mean, we're going to be on the call for District 8 girls tournament up in Garrison coming up next week. So
yeah, don't miss us. Come on, right? We got to give a little love to us. But no, everybody, I mean, I cannot stress it. I will be watching games on PSP Plus. I know my mom and dad will. You'll have family. PSP Plus is tremendous, what they're doing, what we're doing, being able to continue to bring this postseason action to people across Western North Dakota and further. I mean, we reach quite a wide audience, and it's been so much fun to see this grow and what we can do here on the PSP Network.
Now let's meet the starters for both teams. First,
we're going to get underway with the starting lineups. I was kind of getting ready for the national anthem. I forgot we had a good group of Turtle Lake Mercer kids singing the national anthem, not a part of choir whatsoever, but brought by a generous sponsor. Said if a bunch of kids from the Turtle Lake Mercer area for their Dollars for Scholars fundraiser said donate a good chunk of money if the kids went out there, sang the national anthem, and they did just that. It was a beautiful thing. So make sure after tonight, go back and listen to that, and it was good to see the kids get out there. As we get underway with the Washburn Cardinals starting lineups here, we're going to have, wearing number 2, Brady Nelson, he's a junior. Number 0, another junior, Ethan Rederath. We're going to have number 11, Joshua Lanning, he's a junior. Another junior, number 20, Tanner Fiedler. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Cardinals here tonight is number 12, Aiden Butler. They are head coached by Joshua Sharp, coming in at 8-5 on the year. As we move over to Central Mclean Cougars. taking a quick glance down there. It looks like lineups are all as usual. We got a junior wearing number 2, Jace Utley. We got a senior, number 4, Bridger Rittenbach. Another senior, number 10, Ty McKeith. A sophomore, number 13, Ethan Hansen. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Central Mclean Cougars is number 22, Aiden Hansen.
Rittenbach, the 40% on the season three-point shooter, was the player of the game last time we were up here. Great shooter. The gym is filled up. Caden, they got a good student section here with the Cougar Crazies tonight. This is going to be a good game.
We get ready to step aside on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. As always, find them online at VIOC.com with locations in Minot and Bismarck. We'll go ahead and switch the broadcast. Here's a look at the current District 8 standings as we see it today. Central Mclean holding down that top spot and number 1 team in the state, where we will drop that Class B boys poll here in a little bit. But for now, the district standings are shown. The Cougars control the opening tip. Got McKeith on the wing. He gives it up to Utley. Rittenbach finds a cutting Utley. Utley can't get it to go. Big rebound by Brady Nelson.
It was a great play call there out of start the game by Coach Anderson. Getting Aiden Hansen moving to the rim. Utley wide open, just unable to finish there.
Landing with the ball. Give it up to Fiedler, who gets the start here tonight. It's like Coach Josh Sharp. Ethan Ritterath inside. Beautiful feed from Lanning. Good seal by Ritterath.
Washburn with a little full court press here early on in this game. See if they can cause a couple turnovers.
About to say, Coach Sharp switching up the starting lineups here tonight, trying to spark as Bridger Rittenbach knocks down the 3. I was going to say, try to spark some momentum early on here.
That's what I was saying in that starting lineup. Rittenbach, he can shoot it with the best of them in the state, Caden. Phenomenal.
And Hansen comes away with the steal. Ritterath gets in his way. Hansen finishes for 2.
Ethan Ritterath was not going to let him dunk it on that play. You could see the steps getting ready by Aiden Hansen. He wanted to throw it down for this crowd.
He was on the other end of one of those last week in Washburn. That three-pointer is up by Butler, won't go. Rebounded by McKeith. He gives it up to Rittenbach. Here come the Cougars. Gives it up to Utley. Utley, corner to Ethan Hansen. He'll fire a quick 3 in the corner, and he's got it.
Ethan Hansen stretching the court there, Caden. Great rebound started by McKeith on one end. Down to the other end, Hansen an open 3.
Taking a look at that one more time on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. Good feed by Utley as he finds Ethan Hansen in the corner. For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston.
So Kelstrup and Cattermas into the game for the Cardinals.
Ritterath's 3 won't go. So they're going to get a foul called on the Cardinals. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. They have the largest laser tag playground in the region, a giant lunch buffet, and they deliver. Call now, 701-852-1700. Aiden Hansen will fire a 3. He's got it to go.
5 points for Hansen, showing the range. You saw that first bucket, that layup, stretching the floor. The 6'4" senior knocking down his first triple of the night.
With the ball, gives it up to Kelstrup. Looks to go inside to Ritterath. That one's poked free by Aiden Hansen. Possession stays on this end. Like you said, Anthony, just Aiden Hansen stepping outside, showing the range, knocking it down. He's helping give the Cougars to an early 11-2 lead here with 5:28 remaining on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. We'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank.
Dylan Fisher, Tanner Fiddler into the game for the Cardinals.
Fisher, he'll fire it. He's got it to go.
Good basket there. Subs right into the game. Knocks down a triple.
One thing for sure, we've had the pleasure of calling a handful of Washburn Cardinal games early on this season as Ethan Hansen gets it to go. Timeout on the floor called by Coach Sharp. Just look at this nice little screen action. Ethan Hansen gets it to go. Cougars lead early on the PSP network.
Beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Timeout brought to you in part by First International Bank and Trust. Family-owned independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at fibt.bank.
Yeah, 5 points here for the Hansen brothers. 5 by Ethan, 5 by Aiden. 10 of the 13 points early on here for the Cougars.
Brady Nelson inside, turnaround jumper won't go. Rebounded by Utley.
Utley's got good size for 6'1", just good athletic player, does a lot of the dirty work.
So we're gonna get a timeout called by Coach Joey Anderson and the Cougars. 30-second timeout. We're gonna go ahead and stay on the air here on the PSP network. I mean, very exciting first 3 minutes and 18 seconds here tonight.
Yeah, Central Mclean has came to play tonight, as I was saying earlier on in our pregame show, and now this game is unfolding. We have not called a Central Mclean game yet where I would say Coach Joey Anderson was happy with their three-point shooting. Tonight they're 3 for 3 from downtown, so letting it rip tonight, which is a good sign because they are one of the better three-point shooting teams in the state of North Dakota. I mean, when you go back and look at some of their scores on some of these nights, Caden, they're at 85 points in one night. They're scoring the basketball with the best of them.
Utley with the ball. He gives it up to Rittenbach. Looking to go inside to Aiden Hansen. Corner three by Ethan Hansen. That one's off the rim.
Good rebound there by Ethan Ritterath. Just want to see him get involved tonight. He had a post touch early, and I know they're going to try to get him here. Let's see.
Brady Nelson with the ball. Double team came. Lanning dumps it off to Ritterath. Mid-range jumper. That one rims in and out. Good rebound by Utley, who gives it up to Rittenbach. Here come the Cougars. Inside, Hansen to McKeith. McKeith, bucket.
Man, do they move the basketball, Caden, up the floor quick. There was no time wasted. The ball did not even hit the floor for a dribble until Aiden Hansen did kind of a push-pull action out of the corner.
Brady Nelson. Good control inside. Wraparound pass. A little too hot for Ritterath. He sticks with it, though. That one's off the front rim. Big rebound by Brady Nelson. He gives it up to Lanning. Lanning defended by Rittenbach. He's going right to the cup. He's going to get fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. So Lanning just tried to rip baseline. Hansen looks like he got tripped up a little bit trying to get over there in time, but regardless, Josh Lanning will go to the Surf Pro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Surf Pro.
Yeah, I like the idea that Coach Sharp is trying to do with setting this low post screen with Nelson and Ritterath, but Central Mclean early on is all over it. They have the size to where they can switch that screen every time, and it's almost like an interchange, you know, and we used to always get talked into, you got to set a screen, you got to headhunt and go hit somebody on that screen. Otherwise, it's just an easy switch, and that's kind of what's going on early in this game.
Rittenbach gets it across the half line. Aiden Hansen thought about a three. Spin move inside for two.
Showing off the dribbling there, Caden, is Aiden Hansen. Showing us why he scores 23 a night. That was a beautiful spin move by him, getting the defender on his hip.
Fisher knocks down another three.
Look at Dylan Fisher, the 5'11 junior, 6 points here for the Cardinals off the bench early in this game.
Utley looking to go to the cup. That one won't roll in. Rebounded by Butler. That Fisher, we've called a few Washburn games. He does not lack the confidence in pulling from beyond the arc, and he definitely can knock it down. Rederath looking to drive. He'll kick it out. Cattermas. Extra pass. That one's poked free by Ethan Hansen. Cattermas gets it back. Fisher, another one. He's got it to go.
Dylan Fisher keeping the Cardinals in this game right now early on, as Central Mclean's made a couple buckets here, and Dylan Fisher has the answer.
Cougars break the press. Cross court to Aiden Hansen. Hansen's looking to drive inside, stick with it. Can't get it to go, but we'll head to the free throw line. Let's take a look at that. Dylan Fisher, 3 one more time. I mean, just kind of lifting top of the key. Too much separation as Dylan Fisher knocked down his 3rd triple of the ball game. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Aggie Foundation. Vote each week for the PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Nominees will be posted on social media each Monday with the winner announced on Thursday. Learn more about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com.
Yeah, Brady Nelson, Lanning, and Fiddler back into the game for the Cardinals. Looks like Jacob Wolf. I believe I got that right. Maybe not. No, Jonas Christensen. Sorry about that.
I think you and I had that same
sorry about
confusion
that.
last time, too.
No, Christensen into the game, the 6'1 junior.
Cardinals almost able to come away with the steal. Aiden Hansen battling inside, sticks with it. He's got it to go for a deuce.
Aiden Hansen is dominating this game early on, Caden.
Fisher picks up his dribble, gets it out to Lanning. Further thought about dumping it inside to Rederath. Finds Brady Nelson cutting inside. Tries to muscle through, sticks with it. Can't get the second chance to go. He'll grab another opportunity, though. Rederath fires a 3. That one around there. Fiddler battling inside. Rejected by Aiden Hansen.
That is the work ethic that I've been trying to highlight every time we call a game. His energy is contagious.
Brady Nelson inside, spin move, turns around. That one won't go, rebounded by Ethan Hansen, who gives it up to Aiden. Rittenbach 3, that one's long.
What a rebound by Rederath. Getting a little ticked off here. Let's see if he can bury it.
Rederath. One's off the side of the hoop. Offensive rebound by Lanning. We're going to get a foul called. Looks like Rittenbach's going to get called with the personal. Very high-paced opening quarter here tonight.
Yeah, I'm just writing a note to keep on for the game, how physical this first quarter is, back and forth by both teams.
Brady Nelson picks up his dribble over to Lanning. Lanning dump off pass to Rederath. Ethan can't get it to go. Lanning sticking with it. He grabs a second chance. It's like he just lost the handle on that one.
Credit to Lanning, though. He's got 2 rebounds here in this game, both offensive, keeping the possession together. If you're Coach Sharp, you're very happy right now at the way the last 3 minutes you battled back into this game a little bit. I know you're down 8, but you're happy with that. Uh-oh.
Cougars got numbers, but rejected by Nelson. He's looking to go coast to coast. Good defense by Ethan Hansen. He takes that one away. Comes Utley. Cross-court pass to Aiden Hansen. Dump off pass. Wolf for 2.
That is why they're number 1, Caden. That effort, hustle plays there.
Butler 3. That one won't go. Triple zeros here in quarter number 1. Look at this one more time on a Ryan Family Dealership replay. Hansen dump off pass to Wolf. Cougars by 10.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
8 minutes removed here in game number 2 of our doubleheader featuring the Washburn Cardinals and the Central Mclean Cougars. So we get quarter number 2 underway. Looks like that is Butler for the Cardinals with the ball. Looks like he's going to reject the Rederath screen, lose the handle on his dribble, and it will go out of bounds.
Coach Sharp, Caden, to end that first quarter was he was pretty animated, just a little upset. Thought there should have been a flop on Aiden Hansen on Rederath there.
Hansen top of the key, looking to drive on Lanning. Another feed inside to Wolf for the and one. Oh my goodness, Aiden Hansen showing the passing ability here tonight on our Ryan Family Dealership replay.
Yeah, that one's gonna be saved by you. That was a tremendous play. Got the defender leaning with the in and out dribble, gets underneath him with a nice wraparound pass.
Wolf converts the old-fashioned three-point play from the Serve Pro charity stripe.
You could hear a pin drop when they shoot a free throw in this gym, Caden. I almost want to talk quieter. It gets so quiet over here on this side.
Lanning gives it up to Rederath at the top of the key. Under 20 to go on the shot clock. Brady Nelson tries to fire one inside to Rederath. Just tough positioning on that one.
Well, like I said earlier, Caden, I see the idea that Coach Sharp wants to do with establishing a post presence, but when they got guys like Christensen, Hansen, and some size, a quick turnover.
Fiedler gets it to go for 2.
But like I was saying, just that posting up a guard like Rederath on Aiden Hansen, I just don't think the matchup is quite there tonight. And maybe, and I get it. You want to establish something down low, get some presence. So I understand that side, but you got to get a couple open shooters around then when they're going to double.
And Hansen cross-court pass to Rittenbach. Corner to Utley, back to Rittenbach. Top to Ethan Hansen, back to Rittenbach to Utley. Trying to get it inside to Aiden Hansen. They do another feed inside. Wolf can't get that one to go. Sticking with it. So it looks like Fisher is going to get called for the foul on that one.
Do you see these passes by Aiden Hansen, though? Drawing to Caden, and he's every time looking, and that wraparound's right there. I give credit to Coach Anderson. They work on that play. I'm telling you, that is worked up in practice, that they know, hey, when Aiden's going to the cup, we need to send somebody crashing because you will be open. Looks like number 4, Kalstrup back into the game, and 12, Cattermas subs back in here. Christensen missed the first there. Or Wolf, sorry. Keep getting them confused, Kate. Good rebound by Ethan. I apologize. Wolf with 5, though, early on in this game still.
Fisher's pass stolen by the Cougars. Here comes Ethan Hansen. He'll lay it in with the left hand for 2.
Yeah, just a couple turnovers hurting the Cardinals here. Got to be clean with the basketball, make solid, crisp passes.
Inside, Rederath just having a tough time finding the bottom of the net here tonight. Makes up for it on the defensive end. He pokes it free.
I'm telling you, though, Caden, Aiden Hansen on defense is altering a lot of those shots. He's working so hard to get position, and by the time he can go up, just the defense is there.
Brady Nelson sticks with it.
First basket for Nelson.
That's one of the guys that you and I both talked about. Has to take on a lot more of that scoring role with the likes of Parker Jacobson being out for the rest of the season. Hansen to Wolf. Wolf, he's got it to go for 2.
Jacob Wolf having a great quarter. He's got 5 points, but it has all been Aiden Hansen facilitating to his teammate Wolf being the recipient of that.
Cattermass gives it up to Rederath. Rederath, he's trying to drive. Ethan Hansen pokes it free. Tries to throw it to Fisher. That one's stolen. Inside, Wolf for 2.
Yeah, Jacob Wolf just right now in this second quarter, he is really performing at a high level, working defensively, finishing down low. Ethan Rederath is kind of tired a little bit here, Caden. Now, I just posting up like that, it burns so much energy offensively.
Rittenbach, he is good. Coach Sharp of the Cardinals is going to take a timeout, but one more look at this Rittenbach 3 from beyond the arc on the PSP Network.
Relax, Spas Etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance Hot Tubs and Michael Phelps Swim Spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
Only at Qdoba's.
That timeout was brought to you by First International Bank and Trust, founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at FIBT.com.
This starting 5 and then Christensen off the bench and Wolf off the bench has been just phenomenal this year. These games that we've seen, they're just playing so well together this year.
Dump off pass, Rederath can't get it to go. And Hansen gets it up court. McKeith, tough bucket for 2.
That was a very tough bucket. Shock, there was no call there. Both guys went to the floor pretty hard.
Landing has that one poked free by Hansen, gets it right back. Landing to Butler. Butler, 3. He's got it to go.
That was a good shot. That's what I want to see Washburn do a little bit here, Caden, as this game progresses. They got to take some more outside shots. They've hit 4 threes tonight,
including 3 by Dylan Fisher alone.
Let them fly.
Utley with the ball, defended by Rederath. He gives it up to Aiden Hansen. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Aiden Hansen, deep 3. That one won't go. McKeith battling inside for the second chance opportunity for 2.
Yeah, McKeith, 4 points, 6 points in this game, 2 rebounds.
Butler testing his luck again. That one won't go. Wolf to Rittenbach. Another 3. That one won't go. Rittenbach gets the rebound, but off the second effort by Wolf. McKeith cross court to Aiden Hansen. He'll fire a 3. That one won't go. Butler with the rebound, and he'll get fouled by McKeith.
The work ethic of guys like Utley, McKeith, Jonas Christensen, Jacob Wolf it's so fun to watch because I'm telling you, it kind of reminds me, and I think I said it a few games ago, Caden. I remember growing up watching the Berthold Bombers, coached by Brock Tietz there, when they had guys like Austin Lee, the White brothers. They worked so hard. They just outworked you. And that's what I see from Central Mclean this year is they just want to outwork everybody.
Killstrip checks in. Cattermess. He's looking to drive. Kicks it out to Fisher. Fisher left open. His three-pointer. That one's off back iron. Rebounded by Butler. Fisher cutting inside. Second opportunity won't go. Rebounded by Rittenbach. And here comes Utley. Up to Aiden Hansen, who beat everyone down the court. Hansen inside to Wolf. Tries to fire it to Utley. Guys flying everywhere. Hustle plays. So we're going to get a technical foul called on Coach Sharp.
He said something right in the official's ear. Technical foul. Looks like Coach Sharp now is going to take a seat. I don't know what he said, but he was unhappy. I thought he was saying something about Dylan Fisher diving on the floor. You know, with some good hustle there on that play, but.
So that's where I was looking until I glanced down. It's Rittenbach's free throw is good. Well, breaking the action. This gives me a great opportunity to remind you guys that today's game is brought to you in part by Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in North Dakota. Premium barbecue sauce is perfect on anything from ribs to burgers to veggies. Find at your local grocery store today, Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare.
Rittenbach, over an 80% free throw shooter, knocks down 2 of the technical free throws.
Aiden Hansen too high on the pass to Wolf. Butler comes away with it. Gives up to Killstrip. Inside to Nelson.
I want to see him go finish that right away, Caden. I saw you nodding, expecting a bucket there.
I just tried to, I don't know if he tried to get to his more dominant side right there, but like you said, you want to see him go up and score that one right away.
Yeah, Lanning and Fiedler back into the game for the Cardinals.
Butler to inbound. Fiedler gets the ball at the top of the key, back to Butler. Tries to go inside to Rederath. Fiedler puts it on the deck.
You see how packed in the paint is right now, though? They're daring him.
Brady Nelson gets it to go for 2.
He's got 4 points. I love the hustle by Washburn, though, tonight. I mean, being down 19 early on in this game still, but the hustle's been there. It's just, I think they're missing a few skip passes here and there with these post opportunities that they are getting. Just got to look for the open shooter.
It's going to get a turnover by the Cougars.
Coach Anderson, look, that right there, though, is why Coach Anderson has been coaching Caden for over 20 years. Aiden Hansen looks at him, kind of puts his hands up like, what was I doing there? I stepped out of bounds. And Coach Anderson goes, know where you're at. You know, that's being a smart coach, telling your best player, know where you're at on the floor.
Lanning gets that one to go for 2. 90 seconds remain here in half. Number 1 on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. Find them online today at bnc.bank. Aiden Hansen, kick over to McKeith. 3. That one won't go. Rebounded by Butler.
See if Washburn can get a couple buckets here. Trim this to maybe 15 before half.
Rederath with the ball at the top of the key. Dribble handoff with Butler. Butler defended by Ethan Hansen. Butler trying to drive.
Coach Sharpie's just sitting. Whoa.
McKeith inside for 2.
McKeith with a little razzle-dazzle on the finish there, going behind the back.
Lanning dumps it off to Rederath. Good help side defense by Wolf, and he steps in and takes the charge. Just good help side defense. As you can see, that Wolf's man just kept proceeding to the corner, and he just steps in and just takes that one right in the chest and forces the turnover by the Cardinals. Aiden Hansen gets it across half court. 6-second difference between shot and game clock here in half number 1. Aiden Hansen looking to drive. He kicks it out to Rittenbach. Picks up his dribble over to McKeith, looking to get it inside to Hansen. Hansen gets it inside for 2.
That's his first bucket, Caden, of the second quarter here at the end of this quarter. Just doing everything else, though, for the Cougars.
That three-pointer, that one's going to fall short. McKeith wisely kind of lets it go.
Very heads-up play by McKeith, giving your offense here 3 seconds. See what Coach Anderson's got. I bet they got something drawn up they work on for these situations.
Aiden up to Ethan. Ethan, he'll fire a three. Oh, unable to kiss it off the glass for two. As we've reached halftime, Washburn Cardinals 23, Central McLean Cougars 44, right here on the PSP Network.
We started with small beginnings, and just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Sometimes life gets messy and accidents happen. So when life gets messy, ServPro's ready. Call ServPro of Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Breathe in. I can't believe I wrecked my car. There are some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, They handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts.
Jerome's.
And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
As we return to Turtle Lake High School here in Turtle Lake, North Dakota, as we reach halftime here between the Washburn Cardinals and the Central Mclean Cougars by a score of 23-44. Accidents happen. It's a part of life. At Jerome's, our goal is to help you get in your car and get your car and your life back on the road, both literally and metaphorically. It's a goal that forces us to do more than fix your vehicle. We've been doing it since 1975. Call 701-852-5126 to schedule your collision repair or other service today. Well, Anthony, as we reached halftime here, very high-paced first half.
Yeah, it was high-paced, and Central Mclean held Washburn in that second quarter to 11 points. So they've done their job defensively, holding Washburn here to 23 early on in this game. That first quarter was physical, though. High-paced, like you said, physical basketball, which Washburn wants to play that way, but also Central Mclean, that's kind of what they live off of, right, is physicality, getting after it, getting down low in a defensive stance.
So, yeah, I mean, like Anthony said, that first half, especially that first quarter, was very physical. But Central Mclean in that second quarter really put their foot on the gas and started to extend their lead. And, I mean, first half was all Cougars as they're showing us why they're the #1 team in the state of Class B basketball.
Yeah, they are. They hit 5 triples in that first half. I got them for, and that might be wrong. They might have 6, but I got them for sure for 5. Just the shooting has been there tonight, but also so has the unselfishness, right? Their ability to play together, as you said before, that they are #1 for a reason, Caden, and they have been proving it to us and to the state and to these fans that are here filling this gym. People believe in the Central Mclean team. Caden, they've beaten some of the best already this year. They beat our Redeemers. They beat Ray. They played Wilton here last week and beat the Wilton Miners. So they have beat, their resume is legit. The best probably in the state for Class Division B basketball. So the time to be a Cougar fan is right now, Caden.
And speaking of that poll, as you can see on your screen right there, Central Mclean does have that #1 slot. But, yeah, they've beaten some of the best that Class B has to offer here. Especially, we're kind of getting close to that district tournament time where tourneys you really got to amp up what you have as a team.
Yeah, exactly, Caden. So I just got a few stats here. I know you were looking at that poll. Another team that Central Mclean, I forgot, beat early on in this year, they beat Midway Minto. Midway Minto is ranked tied with that 5th place, I believe, with Bishop Bryan and Wilton. So the resume is there so far this year. They are clearly deserving of it. But just some stats and some numbers here to go through. 2 fouls just first off for Ethan Ritterath to keep an eye on going forward. Washburn, though, is being led by Dylan Fisher. He's got 9, 3 triples in the first quarter, nothing in the second quarter. 9 points leading the Cardinals. 4 by Brady Nelson and 3 by Josh Lanning. 2 apiece by Ethan Ritterath and Tanner Beadler. And Ethan Ritterath, you could see him. He was kind of gassed in that first half a little bit. You know, he's working so hard defensively, and then offensively, they're trying to get him down low in these post touches, and his shot just isn't falling tonight for him. So I want to see him come out the second half, knock down a triple, get back into his game a little bit for Washburn. And over to Central Mclean, they are being led tonight by none other than Aiden Hansen with 12, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists for him so far in this game. Jacob Wolf has 9 points, 7 in the second quarter. 9 for Jacob Wolf, the 6-foot senior, playing very well tonight. 8 apiece by Bridger Rittenbach and Ty McKeith. 7 by Ethan Hansen for the 44 points. So the balance is there. They're proving it. And they are the team to beat right now, and I'm excited to see what happens in this second half, which direction this goes. Is Washburn going to battle back here, show a little bit of fight? You know, they get it that you're down your best player. Fans get it, we get it, everybody sees it. Tournament time's coming in, though. Washburn's got other kids. I mean, we clearly see it. We've seen it with other games. They're just figuring it out, what offense they can run. So much went through Parker that you have to try to figure out now on the fly pretty much, right? Like, you can practice it, simulate it, and be like, oh, yeah, we don't have Parker anymore. It's different, though, when 30 points a night is not on your team.
You nailed it right on the top of the head. I mean, as we step aside on our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report, call 701-852-5126 to schedule your collision repair or other service. But like you said, Anthony, they're having to learn on the fly. I mean, we're only a few games removed from losing Jacobson, so I mean, this is a good team, a lot of athletes, and they're going to figure it out. I have no doubt in my mind on that. Landing inside, kicks it out to Rederath. Gives it up to Butler. Butler thought about a 3 inside to Rederath. Rederath, would like to see him go up and score that one. Fiedler wasn't ready for that pass, and both teams with the turnover to start this second half out.
I'm telling you, Caden, though, that right there, it's happened to everybody that has played the game of basketball. Your shot isn't falling. You think a little bit about it, right? Aiden Hansen's kind of lurking, kind of playing that defensive rover position. But you're right. Just got to go up and finish.
Hansen inside, goes baseline, can't get it to go. Aiden Hansen sticks with it, won't go. Finally has got it to go on the third attempt.
Well, give him 2 rebounds there, offensive. Because shot attempt, rebound, and a potential and one.
That replay is brought to you by Ryan Family Dealerships. At Ryan Dealerships, the commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations in Minot and Williston or shop online at driveryan.com.
The way Coach Anderson has these guys playing this year has just been so much fun to watch, the effort. I cannot stress enough the amount of effort they put into each defensive possession, offensive possession. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Inside, Aiden Hansen goes up and Moss is the defender for the and one.
I like that call, Caden. Moss is the defender. Throw it up nice and high as you see on the replay. Let the more athletic Aiden Hansen go up, corral this ball. Finish with the and one.
Put that on this week's edition of You Got Mossed.
Hey, they probably will have that because it is Super Bowl week.
Hansen can't get that one to go. Brady Nelson comes away with the long rebound. He's looking to go coast to coast. Ethan Hansen's going to get called for the foul there. Good job by Brady Nelson there, just being aggressive, trying to get to the rim, and he does just that. Unable to get the shot up, but hey, regardless, he goes to the line.
Yeah, second foul there on Bridger. Had a good conversation with him last week. I believe Tuesday we were up here, correct? Yeah, last Tuesday. What a game that was, too, Caden. I not picking and choosing, but, man, was that one of the most packed houses I've been in a long time for a Division B basketball game when Wilton came to town.
Aiden Hansen looking to drive on Rederath. Looks like Aiden Hansen lost his footing, as we're going to get a foul called. Hey, fans, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Val Cyclery, locally owned and operated in downtown Minot since 1960. Full line of e-bikes that they service in their shop.
I'm sorry, Caden. I had Rederath for that would have been his 3rd, but they show him for 4. So that's 4 fouls on Ethan.
That's a big loss here going the rest of the way. Utley stopping, good for 2.
First bucket for Utley. Coach Sharp is up, not happy.
Full timeout called by the Cardinals. We'll take one with them here on the PSP Network.
At any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride.
Owner of Trusted Tire and Auto. Around here, winters can be long and roads can be rough. That's why you deserve a reliable partner. We carry premium tires installed by our certified team of experts, and our total car care covers it all, from brakes, transmissions, diagnostics, and more. And trust, we know it's built through real local connections, even small things like a handwritten thank you. Choose us for trusted service that goes the extra mile. Sincerely, Jared.
That timeout brought to you by First International Bank and Trust, founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at fibt.bank.
Coach Joey Anderson, Caden, been here at the helm for 22 years, 4 with the co-op, about 18 years with the Trojans of Turtle Lake Mercer, McCluskey. I saw him getting out of the timeouts, cool, calm, collected. Still drawing up plays, though, offensively.
Brady Nelson battling inside, and he'll go to the Serve Pro free throw line. You see just him working, just wanting it more on the court, and can't reiterate enough that he's got to be the one to take on a lot more of the scoring opportunities. As he knocks down the first one from the Serve Pro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water, cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro.
And I know in the girls' game we were talking about Miss Schneider and the sister sitting over here. Now Mrs. Jacobs, Trapper Jacobs sitting over here too. We were talking to him before the game. Second team All-Stater back in 2018.
Inside to Aiden Hansen, another wraparound pass. McKeith can't get it to go. He's battling inside, gets it again. That one won't go. Big rebound by Fisher.
Look at that hustle though there by McKeith. They're just working.
Fisher gives it up to Fiedler. He's looking to drive. Cross-court pass to Lanning. Lanning inside, floater. Too strong, rebounded by McKeith. Utley looking to go baseline, gives it up to Ethan Hansen. Ethan over to McKeith inside. McKeith, good move inside for 2.
Yeah, 10 points for McKeith. Central Mclean has opened this up to 28-point lead.
Fisher inside, gives it up to Lanning. Lanning tries to give it back to Fisher. Possession will stay with the Cardinals.
You know, and I know just looking at some of my read sheet here, Caden, just some other stuff. Cameron Malzer, first team All-State 2008-2009, Mr. Basketball winner on that banner over there where they took second in the state tournament there in 2008. I remember I was there. I was a water boy for the Bishop Ryan Lions for my brother's team.
You and I both had our water boy opportunities for our brothers.
Absolutely, that was fun. That's what made us fall in love with it all.
Hillstrup for 2.
I don't see as many young water boys as what, you know, back in that day, but that's what made us fall in the game at a young age when we were involved, you know, running in the locker room with the coaching staff and the players, and I'm sure they didn't want us little 8-year-olds running around in there with all those guys, but it was fun.
Trying to throw it inside to Hansen. He's going to get tripped up from behind. Looks like that one's going to be called on Fisher. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. The best pizza on the planet, it's Planet Pizza. They've been around for over 25 years, a giant lunch buffet, and they deliver. Call now at 701-852-1700. Aiden Hansen, fadeaway jumper, too strong. Battle inside, Wolf for 2.
Jacob Wolf having a very good game. Averages just about 4 points a night. Got him for 11.
Inside, Fisher.
Good to see Dylan Fisher get back after he hit those 3 threes in the first.
It's like, yeah, he was a big part of the scoring there in that first half. Like you said, knocking down 3 threes, definitely a good thing. Would like to see him get going a little bit more.
Let it fly. That's what I'm going to say up here, right? I'm not the coach. Shoot the thing.
Absolutely. As Utley goes to the Serve Pro free throw line, knocks down his first one.
Yeah, and I guarantee you Coach Sharp ain't going to be mad with get anybody shooting the basketball, shooting threes. I mean, you need to find the scoring, right? So how do you find the scoring?
Jacob Wolf battling inside.
I guess that's how you find the scoring. Getting an offensive rebound on the free throw. Wolf with 14 points tonight. What a game for him.
Saving that one in my notes as Wolfman boards Brady Nelson and one. Brady Nelson gets to go. Take a look at that one more time on a Ryan Family Dealership replay. Just reaching up and over the smaller defender, grabbing it, and he's showing off a little emotion.
Yeah, and I just want to say, Mr. Wolf coming off a ACL injury. I don't know if he tore his ACL or what. I just got ACL injury in football. So for him, you see him wear that brace, but tremendous athlete. He is just a workhorse. I can imagine he's a pretty good football player.
And even just since we called him for the first time, like a handful of weeks ago now, we've just seen him kind of just get more and more comfortable. Like you can tell he's kind of getting back to full strength.
Right. Do you want to call it basketball shape almost, right? Just playing on the court, getting minutes.
And Hansen inside. He's going to get fouled and head to the line.
What a move by Aiden Hansen, the patience. Good spin move on Nelson. The control. Aiden Hansen this year shoots 62% from the field goal, from the field, Caden. I find it impressive tonight. I think he's 0 for 3 from the line, but just I find it impressive the way that he scores so efficiently, right? Like he shoots a couple outside shots, but then he does moves like that, right, where he's getting to the line. And he gets a lot of and-one opportunities off just, his size and length, being able to score, get his arm out for a nice layup.
Just can't get that second free throw to go either.
That was not the jinx or whatever you want to say from a broadcaster.
Usually it's more like 12 for 12 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, exactly.
You tried to get him with the reverse jinx.
Yeah, like Reggie Miller when he would say like, oh yeah, Tyrese Halliburton, he hasn't missed a free throw tonight, like then misses one and he's like 9 for 9, right?
Christensen with the ball, gives it up to Wolf. Rittenbach. Looks like we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Joey Anderson and the Cougars. We'll take one with them here on the PSP Network.
Sometimes life gets messy and accidents happen. Some days, even your best intentions turn into unexpected disasters. Other days, a little guesswork leads to a lot of cleanup. So when life gets messy, Serve Pro's ready. Call Serve Pro of Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
We realized he had 2 broken bones, was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Cougars with possession, under 15 to go here on the shot clock. Aiden Hansen with the ball down to 10. Takes the screen from Rittenbach, looking to go baseline. Wrap around out to Rittenbach. That three-pointer is good.
I was holding the 3 up right in front of your face, Caden, when Hansen made that pass. Knocks down the 6th triple of the game.
That play was 100% called out there at that timeout. What a timeout. What a play call by Coach Anderson and the Cougars. Brady Nelson battling inside.
Yeah, absolutely a play call. I mean, you see it here. It's just, hey, we're going to rip drive you, get down low. What a find. One of the best shooters in North Dakota right there, Bridger Rittenbach.
Brady Nelson shooting 2. First one is no good. Taking a look at our player of the week, PSP Network here. Make sure to go online to the Iggy Foundation and cast your vote for PSP Performance Player of the Week. Nominees will be posted every Monday with the winner announced on Thursday. The Player Performance of the Week is sponsored in part by the Aggie Foundation. Learn more about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com.
Yeah, I believe you go on social media. Share the player that you want, I believe, just in the comments section. I've been seeing it all year, so the local Aiden Hansen on it this week, Caden, after he's had some great performances.
I don't know. Battling inside. Wolf can't get it to go. I was going to say, I don't know. I saw a 50-point performance, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct. Avery Ostrom from Williston scored 50.
Christensen battling.
I also did see that I saw another 50-pointer. Rayshawn Earl from Hankinson scored his 2,000th career point on a 50-point night.
He is an incredible player, and I had the opportunity to watch him last year at the State B. I mean, obviously we don't get too much looks outside of Western North Dakota, more to that east side. So seeing him at the B, I was impressed, to say the least.
Yeah, and I mean, no knock on him or the Hankinson Pirates. I mean, they were running into the state champs, eventually with Bishop Ryan. So just he was a good player. I think he had 20-some points that game.
Christensen, good for 2. 2 for 2 from the line.
It'll be exciting. Come state time at the Minot State Dome again. And
Butler pump fake, give it up to Fisher, over to Fiedler. Fiedler cross court to Butler. Butler, quick trigger. Kisses it off the glass for 3.
What I like about that, Caden, is that he shot the basketball quick. Got up with it. Oh, boy.
Hansen, beautiful ball fake for 2.
What a move. Good ball fake. Showing it to the defender on the baseline. Fly by. Tremendous to get to watch him.
Nelson fades. He's got it to go. What a move inside by Brady Nelson.
Now some moves flying back and forth on both sides. It was smooth by Brady. We've said that all year. He's smooth.
Shot clock turned off here on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. 10 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Find them online at bnc.bank. Aiden Hansen looking to drive. Over to Rittenbach. Rittenbach. He fires a tough jumper for 2. Beating the buzzer. Loses his dribble, sticks with it, gets it up, knocks it down.
Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Fast. ServPro arrives within the hour with certified technicians and the tools to handle any challenge. Breathe easy. Trained professionals are here when it matters most. Call ServPro in Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
As we return to Turtle Lake High School, taking a look at PSP Primetime coming at you live tomorrow night, Wednesday, the 4th of February at about 7:30 p.m. Head coach Jason Schwartz of the Minot High Majets, Sage Hansen from Towner, and Parker Jacobson of the Washburn Cardinals will be on PSP Primetime. Once again, that is tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m.
Tune into Dally's Dimes.
Dally's Dimes.
Dallas Hansen.
Wolf comes away with the steal.
We got to get to know Dallas a little bit last year at WDA and just kind of became not friends, but hopefully this year we extend that friendship a little bit.
I don't know. I don't know how you could not get along with him.
Yeah.
Aiden Hansen. Cross-court pass to Ethan Hansen. Aiden gets it back. Say, I don't know how you could not get along with him. Aiden Hansen gets it to go for 2.
How much longer, Caden, will we see the starters, do you think, in a game like this?
You know what? I'm probably giving it another minute and a half. I mean, it's still a district game. You don't want to take your foot off the gas too soon, but I'm guessing only about a minute. I mean, hey, we also got running clock here the rest of the way.
Yeah. And I know people always say, get them out of mouth. I know some teams you leave them in, but I get injuries are a part of the game, and they can happen when the game kind of gets a little slower, you know, when you're not playing at that high speed level.
Aiden Hansen, hammer time!
That might be the exclamation point. Aiden Hansen taking flight. What a play. Grabs the rebound on the other end.
The Hansen hammer. I've been waiting to get a dunk captured by him on the PSP network here.
That was awesome by Aiden.
Aiden Hansen inside to Ethan for 2.
That connection, the connection with all these guys, Caden, I cannot stress enough, has just been, it's really fun to watch them. The way that they play, they're so unselfish.
Wolf comes away with the steal, and Brady Nelson is going to get called for the foul. Looked like a little frustration foul. We're going to step aside on the PSP network here. Bring this quick message. As you saw, just that little message for PSP Plus, as you see right here. These are all the broadcasts the PSP Network is going to have the rights to, so make sure you log into www.psp.network. Get your passes today. Passes are live. Might as well jump at it early while you still can. This looks like the Cougars brought in few new guys checking into the ballgame for the first time. So you would assume both squads kind of start to do that here with 5:20 to go here on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. That long rebound is corralled by Lanning.
Yeah, another game here where just, like I said in the pregame show, Central Mclean's defense allows 39 points a game. Caden right now at 37, 5 minutes left.
Ritterath gets the and one. And that's a big name too, because he picked up his 4th personal foul, 35 seconds into that third quarter. So that whole third quarter by the Cardinals was played without one of their go-to guys in Ethan Ritterath.
Yeah, been just tough night for him offensively. Just wasn't able to get his shot going early, and he is a tremendous player. He averages 19 points a game and 6 rebounds, so he is Washburn's go-to guy right now. And just with those fouls, that can take you out of the game pretty quick.
Especially when you draw the tough defensive assignment on someone like Aiden Hansen. So that's a lot to ask for a guy like Ethan Ritterath, but he busts his tail the whole time he's on the court, and just a tremendous player.
Yeah.
Brady Nelson's going to get called for the foul. That's going to be his 3rd personal. Hey, fans, don't forget, following tonight's game, Mr. Vetter will head to the court, meet with our winning head coach and our Sports Clips MVP of the game. Sports Clips will keep you looking your best. Check in online with the hairstylist today at sportsclips.com, as well as our post-game show brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads.
Yeah, I know it doesn't go the way of the Cardinals tonight here, but they showed early on in this game, they did show a lot of fight when Central Mclean came out and punched him in the mouth, and then just run after offensive rebound. That outworking mentality for the Cougars, it's winning them a lot of games this year. It did last year. And
like you said, just going to show up each night. We're going to outwork you. Beautiful feed by Wolf. Gage Schlafman gets in the scoring column here tonight. Fisher, good feed inside. Nelson, dump off pass. Rederath for 2. Nice unselfishness by the Cardinals. Had multiple guys who had an opportunity to score, but Nelson makes the one extra pass to Rederath, who gets another 2 here tonight. Nelson almost came away with the steal there. Cougars moving the ball around the top of the key. 15 on the shot clock. Dylan Fisher, good defense. Under 10 to go. Cougars gonna have to fire a tough jumper, and that one's in for 2.
Shoshenko knocks it down. We got some subs here, number 3 and 4, Butler, Kelstrup. They're going to give a standing ovation here to Jacob Wolf tonight. Looks like his night is over, finishing with 13 points for the senior.
Butler gets it inside to Rederath, over to Brady Nelson. Brady Nelson, spin move inside. Good footwork by the big man inside.
Yeah, Nelson up to 12 for Washburn.
Brady Nelson almost able to come away with the steal. Looks like we're going to get a foul. Let's see who this one's going to be called. Looks like Brady Nelson's going to get called on the personal foul. So got some more subs coming in for the Cardinals. Looks like Fisher, Nelson, and Rederath's night will be done for the Cardinals. If fans don't forget, following the game, we'll have our post-game show brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors, helping clients work toward financial freedom, and Shots Crossroads. Get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome.
You know, Caden, as I'm just going over some stats here with 1:30 left, it's funny when you watch, and I'm trying to keep rebounds and assists, and there you get Schlafman just working, but it's funny how the term stat stuffer comes to effect when you start doing stats and you see how it gets filled up by some of these players here.
Butler knocks down the 3.
Butler's had a nice night tonight. He's got 9 points.
You heard our PA announcer. 60 seconds to go on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. With locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona, BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank. Inside for Christensen. Jonas gets the tough bucket to go for 2. Cougars have the ball shot clock turned off, and they're going to hold on as this score will become final here from Turtle Lake as the Central Mclean Cougars complete the sweep here tonight and get the win at home over the Washburn Cardinals 81-49 here in game number 2. As Mr. Vetter goes on and walks down to the court as he's going to meet with head coach Joey Anderson and our Sports Clips MVP player of the game. As Anthony gets ready, he's tracking that down. Scoreboard turned off very fast. I'm trying to update this stuff as we go. Don't go anywhere, fans. We'll have our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads pregame show coming up immediately after Mr. Vetter meets with Coach Anderson and Coach Wolf.
Thanks, Caden, and the guys up there. Got Coach Anderson here again with me. Congratulations on another good game. I know a few weeks ago you told me that you guys live on die by the three-pointer. Tonight was the first night I can say that I got to see the Central Mclean Cougars shoot the basketball.
Yeah, we actually did start out pretty well shooting threes, but we kind of laid off them after a while because, Aiden, underneath the basket, it kind of changes your plan sometimes if they have a mismatch with him, and I know they tried different things, different kids on him, and well, if they double team him, he kicks it back out, he hit that three-pointer, and that's a game plan that we try to play all the time, and
yeah, and just like you just said, Caden was talking about it. You were dribbling, someone was dribbling the ball down here, you call a timeout, you guys are up 20, right? We see you, cool, calm, collected, draw up a play. You guys execute it with Hansen driving baseline, getting down low to his block to a kick-out Rittenbach 3. How satisfying is it when you as a coach can draw up something and your kids go out and execute?
Well, it's with Rittenbach a lot of times, he's so nonchalant like that. So, he's just kind of floating around there like just a cool cat, actually. Yeah. And so, all the pressure goes on other people, and he'll step back and shoot it, too. He's not afraid to shoot on the three-pointer. And then that's kind of one of those things that you draw up something or you do something, and they play a pretty good defensive game on you, and then you kick it out, and it hurts teams when you do that,
Absolutely it does, and then the second chance opportunities, right? You guys offensive rebound so well. But the last thing I got for you, I got 4 guys tonight on your team that scored double figures. The balance that Central Mclean has this year is so good. How awesome is it, though, that you have such unselfish players?
Well, they play together ever since they've been young, and believe me, we got our bruises when they were freshmen in high school, let me tell you, because they weren't physical enough, and they kind of grew into that now, basically. And, when you're non-selfish and you hit a couple threes like that, it just opens everything up for them, and they know that. We shoot a lot of threes in practice, I'll be honest with you, and they love it. It's like I always tell them, open shots, shoot it, because if you're open, put it up. I'm a big believer in that. So,
well, that's a great mindset. You're a very good coach, and it's been very fun to watch you guys. Thank you very much for your time, Coach. Thank you. I'm going to get number 20 here, Jacob Wolf, the MVP of the game up here. Caden, as Jacob Wolf tonight had you for 13 points, and on my sheet up there, I got you as a workhorse. How does your effort translate to your team winning games?
Yeah, just Joey preaches on it. Fast tempo, push the pace, hard working. He was the one telling me, like, when Aiden drives underneath, slip, get to the block, and should be wide open.
And you just hit on something that Coach was saying that we saw. Down here in the first half, there was a few plays where, Aiden goes. He's on the opposite block, gets double teamed. You just crash right to the front of the rim, and he's a good enough passer and player and unselfish enough as a star he is to find you. How much fun, though, is it that you have a guy like Aiden, Ethan, Rittenbach, the whole team is unselfish. How does a guy like you continue to just work your tail off?
Yeah, it's incredibly fun playing for this team. Everybody's big scorers. I've been preached just play defense, get the boards, just work hard, and good things like that will happen.
You're very, very spot on. Good things will happen. That's why you guys are having a lot of success this year, because of guys like you and your whole team working together. So congratulations on the win. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Anderson. Thank you, Mr. Wolf. You are our Sports Clips MVP player of the game. Sports Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. Sports Clips is home to the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP quite like the MVP experience at Sports Clips. So as we go ahead on our planning team, financial advisors, and Shots Crossroads post-game show, get ready to wrap up here. Game number 2 tonight between the Washburn Cardinals and the Central Mclean Cougars. Central Mclean, I mean, they jumped out early on and they never looked back. They kept their foot on the gas throughout the whole game, and it was just something to admire, especially as they kind of came out. They proved why they're that number 1 team in the state, and Anthony and I continue to say it. We reiterate it constantly, but I mean, you see it with your own eyes, and I mean, they come out every game and they're full energy, full paced, high action, unselfish, and they just continue to do that game in and game out. As you see on our game rewind, brought to you by Ryan Family Dealerships. As always, they're covering all of our instant replays with locations in Minot and Williston. Shop online at driveryan.com. We're going to step over to our Spas Etc. move of the game, and Anthony nailed this one right on the head. He liked to call that the exclamation point here tonight, and kind of just got it out of reach enough to kind of just pull the starters, kind of let it go as the Hansen Hammer, as I like to call it. Spas Etc. bringing you the move of the game. It's time to bring a spa to your home. Stop into Spas Etc. and you will find a massive inventory and a next level sales team that can help you find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room. It's Spas Etc. bringing you the Hansen Hammer for tonight's move of the game. So as Anthony makes his way back up into the booth, we're going to go ahead and keep playing some clips because I finally learned how to do this stuff, and I think this is pretty cool that I know how.
I love it, Caden, that you're getting these clips here. I mean, who do we got here on this?
We got our Sports Clips MVP of the game.
Yeah, you got
Mr. Wolf. Look at him just battling down low and just never giving up.
The effort. I cannot say it enough. I'm not a coach, but I played for some pretty good coaches, and all they look for is effort. And this kid gives 100% effort every night, and that's why he deserved tonight the MVP of this game. You want me to rip some stats? You're pointing at me, huh, Caden?
You know what? You might as well.
I got them tallied up here, so just some final numbers. I believe we had Washburn tonight for 49, I believe, right? They turned off the scoreboard on us pretty quick. So I had them for 49 points. Tonight they were led in scoring by Brady Nelson with 13, 11 by Dylan Fisher, 7 by Ethan Rederath, 9 by Aiden Butler, 3 by Joshua Lanning, 2 by Fiddler, and 2 by River Kelstrup for the 49 points for the Washburn Cardinals, who will fall to 8-6 on the season. And over to the number 1 team in the state, I had them tonight. The first stat for about 9 triples. So tonight they definitely shot the basketball in the best clip we've seen them tonight. Led in scoring by Aiden Hansen, 22 points, so right on his average tonight. Then, like I was saying down there, 4 guys were in double figures. They had 13 apiece by Bridger Rittenbach, 13 by Jacob Wolf, 10 by Ty McKeith. And then it kind of was getting some chip work. Gage Schlaffman with 4 by Jonas Christensen, 2 by Mason Shashenko, and 3 by Jace Utley. And I probably missed a couple, Caden, because they did score 81 points tonight for the Central Mclean Cougars. Looking like a tough team to beat right now, Caden. They are looking like a well-oiled machine, but I guarantee you, like Coach said, they practice. They're going to get back in it, and they'll find stuff to learn from, and it's been very fun to get to call them here in the regular season.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is a Washburn team that they're finding their groove, okay? Might not show up on the scoreboard tonight, but like we said, losing just under 30 points a game, you're going to have to learn on the fly, especially only being a handful of games removed. Guys are going to start picking up the scoring. Guys are going to find their roles. People are going to elevate into new roles. This is a Washburn team that has a lot of athletes, and we cannot stress this enough that in a couple weeks here, they might be right back in it at the top of things. But I mean, right now they're finding their groove. They're finding their continuity as a team. Look at that, another big word.
Another big word. I love it. No, you're exactly right, though, Caden. I mean, I think back to our junior season. We had a bunch of injuries, and I went out, and we had Lazat and Ben Bull was hurt. And guess what that did? It not only helped us that year, we gelled as a team, but it helped us then in the future, you know, and it's something, it's hard because you hate seeing a guy like Jacobson go down, but they'll figure it out. Coach Sharp's going to work on some stuff here tonight. Tonight's a very hard test, though, to try to see that fruits of figuring it out on the fly.
As we're going to wrap up shop here on our Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads postgame show. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom, and Shots Crossroads, your postgame headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Central Mclean Cougars complete the sweep here tonight. Washburn Cardinals 49 in the boys game. Central Mclean Cougars 81. John Samuelson producing, Anthony Vetter right alongside me. I'm Caden Sheen, and thank you for watching the PSP Network.
We started with small beginnings, and just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. PNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by